cat has entered the wolf pack. He thinks he's a dog. What's up, everybody? Charlie checking in.
Hi, guys.
Oh man, are we back in here a little bit? There's kind of a storm circling around overhead, so
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we might actually be kind of lagging a little bit, but hopefully not too bad, man. Hopefully we got not bad enough we can't hang out. And hey, look,
for a little bit.
with Erica.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
Hi,
Okay.
It's been a long time. Oh, he can't get enough.
I roped her in, man. I talked her into coming live with us and hanging out with everybody. I told her you all were. I told everybody was bored with me. Just me, man. They needed somebody else I can bounce the ball off on.
You know, I want to come on here and talk to you guys. It's just my sleep schedule. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You guys usually go pretty late, so
I get up at 4.
I'm in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I get to take a nap. I'm not running around a damn table, chicken with his hat cut off. Hat cut off. I guess chicken with his hat cut off. Sorry, guys. Andre in the house. Jordan, what's up? Ender Killer, Johnny Rivera, Rudy, Heather Shelby, Trend, much love to you, Trend, Buddy Long, do you been UK, Tiffany, Paisley Morgan, Maurice Bryce, Bobo Balkishan, Patrice Caprik, Trend, Ender, Silva Surfa, my boy Iranga in the house, man, Iranga the stranger, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight, man? Thank you for joining. I knew that she'd bring him in. He sees me and he's like, whatever, man. He loves Erica though. Whatever. I get it. Alberto in the house. Alexander. Are you going to move back to South Carolina? I don't think so. I kind of like it here.
No plans on that.
In the foothills. Yeah, no plans at any time in the future, man. We're just trying to make it where we are.
You know, South Carolina has some very beautiful mountains and waterfalls and stuff too.
I've never thought about it.
But it's further away from Charleston than where we are now. So
right, yeah.
I have cat hair all over my face and my nose now.
Watch out, you're gonna start breaking out. Yeah, and probably some insulation in too. Just gotta kind of push him off, go put him outside.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, if you encourage it, he'll keep it up, man. It's one of those where you keep loving him. So I can show you guys. What's up, Leon? JT, Steven Shell in the house. Maurice Bryce says we need a haunted asylum video.
I agree, Maurice.
Yeah,
I agree.
We have something planned.
Well, it's gonna be Halloween, so the season's coming up to start looking into some more abandoned stuff.
A whole lot of just haunted stuff. Like I said, I wanted to do the we got Milledgeville. There's a couple places in Virginia, yada yada.
Well, once I start looking, because I haven't looked in a long time, and if I started looking and maybe
pop up all the time.
asking some of our connections and get some spots.
Trent loves the abandoned vlogs.
Yeah.
Well, we actually got a summer to finish out here, and we just booked our vacation to Hunting Island.
I'm going to the beach. Y'all know that is my favorite place.
Yeah, so as you all know, we do a little bit of everything, you know, from urbex to cooking to family to nature, a lot of hiking and outdoor stuff, and from the mountains all the way to the beach.
Yeah, and it really just depends on the season, on where we're at. And we need to get into some stuff in the wintertime. I'm going to need one of those battery-powered heated suit so we can go like bike riding and stuff in the winter because I don't like the cold. And
get you a snowsuit with a couple of USB ports you can kind of just plug in.
That's what they are. They have them on Amazon. I've already looked into it.
It's pretty crazy, man. Like, you'll be toasty as shit.
I tend to sit inside.
I'd be afraid that it might. I'd be afraid that it might. Oh, you're talking about during the winter?
Yeah.
We totally stayed in all last winter, man. I caught the depression. I caught the winter depression. I felt like they did back in the 1800s, you know, whenever they're all shut in.
Well, if we had a heated suit, we'd be at the waterfalls.
Zach Angelo, have you ever been to Greenville, South Carolina?
Yes. Yep, Greenville. Charlie keeps wanting to go there and like get in the. There's a
Greenville's super cool, man.
Yeah, it is very cool and beautiful. There's a huge river that goes right through the middle of downtown with a waterfall.
I'm about to say you said the river waterfall. There's a huge waterfall.
Yeah, huge waterfall right.
But I guess the river takes you to the waterfall.
So we've been
with a really nice bridge.
Yeah, and we've been close to it. And there's what do they call them? The like very chemical, like polluted, like endangered chemical sites, and it's like right there close. And Charlie talks about wanting to go swimming and stuff. And I'm like, let's not go there.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe at one point it was maybe like polluted or whatever.
Yeah, like bike riding and getting in the river and stuff. It's kind of like in the middle of the city, but the city's nice.
Yeah, the city's real nice, man. Like I said, they got a whole city downtown area built around this waterfall. That's not that nasty. It's actually really nice, and they got like this crazy like suspended bridge that goes across it. And we can go get us a slice of pizza, something from the Mellow Mushroom. They got a long bike path that actually I hear is kind of bad.
Yeah, the bike path and the
people
water
getting
pollution.
robbed and stuff.
But we met Link down there. One time we was walking around right there at the waterfall, and there was somebody just sitting down on a little rock, and he was like on a little
very
flute.
whimsical.
Yeah, it was Link.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, his little what do they call it? His ocarina.
Yeah, the ocarina. That was neat. That was a good day.
That was a real good day.
So what do you know about the Poinsett Bridge, if you know about Greenville?
Oh, the Poinsett Bridge, man. That'd be another good one that we can go back to at nighttime, man, because it's haunted. It's super freaking haunted. What up, my dude? Random says the flute. What? Yeah. What? We're talking the ocarina.
The ocarina.
The ocarina.
It's Link. Zelda.
I guess the guy was playing some sort of weird flute, but it was magical. It was about like could have been in an ocarina.
To me, it was Link, and it was his ocarina of time. Okay.
Hey, hilarious. Wogue says, Erica, are you good at fishing?
Yeah.
Are you really? I have never taken you fishing.
Well, okay, here it is.
Johnny's daddy took him fishing.
I grew up fishing, but I did most of it. I was just on the boat with my dads and my uncles and stuff. Now I grew up on lakes everywhere.
Oh.
And I had my little fishing pole, and I would just go in the backyard and put little bread things on my little Snoopy fishing pole and pull them up. And a lot of times my mom would cook them. My dad would come home and fillet them, and my mom would cook them. So
you were catching dinner at a young age.
Yeah, not like I had to.
Panfish and stuff.
Yeah, little panfish, like little brim, and like the orange ones with the dot on their butt. I think they're called Oscars, but I'm not sure.
Oh, good gracious, those are fucking aquarium fish.
But my daddy. So my summers, whenever I was in school, my daddy growing up, he used to supply shiners for the marinas around Lake Okeechobee. So he'd get up early in the morning and he'd go to the gas station, the super stop, and it had donuts and like old bread and stuff from the day before. They'd give it to my dad. We'd go out on the boat, mix it with water. Okay. Yep. He'd chum the water, and then he'd tie like a fish, like a milk jug. He'd tie a milk jug to it, and we'd go and do different spots, and he'd come back and he had his cast net, and he'd throw it in. He'd pull up like hundreds of shiners, and then he'd go to the different marinas and finagle with prices about.
So he's out there catching bait.
He was out there catching bait, and then he would take.
And then he would mark the spots with his jug.
Jugs.
Where he chummed the water.
Yeah. So I've spent a lot of time on the water, but not actually casting
a pole.
But I could cast a pole. My daddy, of course.
Yeah, you know how to cast a pole.
I'm a Rolling Jones. I got to. Yeah.
We'll have to go fishing sometimes. We got the kayaks.
Now another cool story.
R.I.P. Sam Neill.
Oh,
much love to my dude, bro. I was going to watch Jurassic Park tonight.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're saying? Go ahead. Sorry.
So there's some Japanese people down in South Florida, and they like eating turtle, and they will
cooter.
Cooter eaters. Soft shell turtles. So that's another thing that we did too.
Oh yeah, cooter noodling.
Yep. And you go to the grocery store, and you would get salt pork, and if you could leave it out in the sun like for the day or something, and get it real like stinky and stuff and real salty, but it doesn't matter. You can go straight from the grocery store, and all you need is some hooks and some line and a Walmart bag or a bottle of spray paint. And then you find like a nice canal that doesn't look like it's been fished, and you just put the hook on the line and you throw it out there. And then he would spray paint the grass right there, or just rip a little piece of the Walmart bag and tie it on. And then you just go down the canal, and then he would see his little ties.
Oh, mark his spot.
Marked his spot.
Okay.
And then you. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now, if you could get an alligator, the alligator snapping turtles, they were worth more. And I feel bad now. I never caught it. Whenever we were fishing, we mostly would catch the soft shells, and those will bite too, and they're fast.
Really?
Those soft shell turtles.
A lot of. I think about soft shell. I think about snappers. Most of them are kind of like snappery, kind of.
Yeah. Well, there was an alligator snapper. This is down in the Everglades, and he was huge. And I had my little Honda, and he was right in the middle of the road. And so I pulled over, and I had to open my trunk, and I'm looking at him. I'm thinking, my daddy, or there's nobody here to help me, and I'm wondering how am I going to get this huge alligator snapping turtle in the back of my trunk. So this guy goes by, and he's like, "Hey, girl, you need help or something?" And I'm like, "Yes, I need help. Put this turtle in my trunk." And he was like,
"So," and she did. Like, what did y'all do?
No, he told me.
She's like, "Hell no."
No, it was a guy, and it was an endangered turtle. So he wouldn't let me steal it.
Ghostface said soft shell crab. Oh, I thought he was going to say soft shell turtle was good. Like, how many of y'all are eating turtle?
I never ate a turtle.
Yeah.
I'm sure I did, but not like in my
adult life. What is soft shell crab though? Then
soft shell.
I don't know if I've ever seen soft shell crab.
So
I wish that I had us on Streamlabs or something. I'd look it up.
Yeah. There was a lot of times my daddy, he would just go over, if it wasn't shiner season, it was crab season, he'd go over to Fort Myers Beach, and he had his crab traps, and then he would just catch a whole bunch of crab and bring them back to Clewiston, about 2 hours away. And then he would sit on the side of the road like your dad would with peanuts, and my dad would sit on the right side of the road with his coolers of crab, and he would make bank.
What the hell is that?
He would make money out there selling crab. I wouldn't eat that crab.
Krabby Patty.
No.
Krabby Patty. Oh shit! I just sounded like SpongeBob. Hilarious.
So I'm thinking about my daddy now.
Don't start crying, man.
No, I'm not gonna cry.
Out.
It's the good stuff.
She was crying the other. As soon as we went to the petting zoo yesterday, safari. We went to a backyard safari.
It was great. I got bit by a zebra.
It took her damn.
It took my polish off, and it hurt my finger. My fingers hurt. Yeah.
I'm about to go back there and whoop up on his ass.
No, you're not.
Good thing he's a zebra. They ain't gonna see that black eye.
That's all right. No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get my nails done.
Oh shit. Well. Yeah, that's more of a reason to get a sucker a damn black eye. And what was his name again?
Ziggy.
Ziggy better zig and zag, bro. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna tag him. So, shout out to we'll see what else we got here. What made you realize and grab a hold to life? Morbid's dead.
Ooh, that is a loaded question right now for what I'm doing that right now.
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
Eric is going through a little thing right now, a crisis, man. The fucking world is hurting her right now.
It did hurt. It hurt for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just like go ahead. I'm sorry, I don't mean to speak for you. Go ahead. What are you in the middle of?
So, what was the question? What made you realize and grab a hold of life? What made me realize?
Okay.
So, I guess we'll get into it. They killed Charlie Kirk, for one. That made me be like, what is going on? Like, what? Because I've always been a patriot, and I've always believed in like the American military, and they do good all over the world, and all that stuff. And
right,
I was proven wrong. And there's a lot of bad stuff going on, and I was just feeling it, and just like, what is going on with this world? Like, is it going to get better? How do we make it better if it's just like this?
Right. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I started looking in places, and I found stuff, and I'm a lot happier now.
I guess when we care to expand upon that, I guess I can kind of start a little bit by saying that, like, the more that AI and expands on the world, like the less the less darkness there is for evil to hide. You know, all lies are exposed more and more. And like, you ever thought about like a time like when people said that we will like technology would advance to a point in time where we would all just read each other's thoughts and stuff, and we wouldn't be able to hide anything from each other. Like, this is almost like the slow, almost kind of a natural progression to that. And like everything that's online, like everything is coming out to light and being exposed.
Right.
And the darkness hates the light. You know, whenever darkness is exposed to light, it gets agitated and it fucks up its environment trying to stay alive, you know. And that's kind of what these elites and the power players, you know, behind the curtains,
man,
you know, are that's what you see them doing it right now in the fully in the open, you know. And like the whole Charlie Kirk thing, you know what I mean? Like, I knew it from the get-go. Whenever I saw his shirt go up, I was like, bro, it looked like something exploded on his ass, you know, like an exploding microphone, you know what I mean?
So whenever it first happened to Charlie, we had just got off of work and Charlie was in the shower. My Charlie was in the shower, and I read it on my social media and I was like, Charlie Kirk was shot. And I was like, nah.
I saw it instantly on Twitter, and they put it on Twitter for us to see, for all of us to see.
Okay, well, I thought it was the same thing as like Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump got shot in the ear. I'm waiting for Charlie to be like, okay, guys, yeah, whatever. And then Charlie got out of the shower and he was like, there's a video. Do you want to see it? And I was like, I didn't know.
We took off work the next day. We called out of work. I couldn't do it.
So
it was wild.
Charlie asked if I wanted to see the video. And then whenever I saw the video, I still didn't believe it. I was like, that's AI. There is no way that just happened and that it's on the internet like that. Like, I was like, that's not going to happen. And so I'm just waiting for more information, you know, still waiting for him to pop up like, hey guys, you know. And then whenever Donald Trump posted about it, then I was like, holy cow. And then of course the narrative that we're all getting, you know, the narrative that they gave us all. And so I'm going with, you know, that's what I believe. I believe the administration. How dumb was I? You know, this was whenever I was still like Republicans and Democrats, and
things were super bad. We were getting driven straight into the ground and straight lied to, just like we are now. You know, don't believe your lying eyes. With the whole COVID thing. You know what I mean? That's what initially woke me up to the fact that the system is lying to us.
Yeah.
And I even went to you all. I went live and was like, y'all shut up and wear the mask. They wouldn't lie to us and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
And that's the same thing that I was with Charlie. I was like, really, guys, his wife, like, really, like Andrew Colbert, like his best friends, the people that run his show. I'm like, there's no way.
Like,
but now after it's been almost a year now, and I have 8 hours. I have 8 hours a day where I have nothing to do but sit there.
There you go. How you like that?
But to listen to it, and if you see
and
all
to
the
make
evidence,
your own mind.
Would you hush up?
I'm sorry.
So yeah, so I just sit there and I watch all the evidence and I watch everything that's coming out. And if you look at the evidence and everything that's happened and all the lies that have been told about it, it's just a crazy thing.
R.I.P. Charlie Kirk.
So yeah. So then,
but that's just what kind of opened her eyes up.
That's what made me go
other possibilities, like what all is going on.
Right. So they say that right before you have a spiritual awakening, you usually have something like traumatic happen to you. Like usually people have like the near-death experiences, or they lose a loved one or something, or like a divorce or something. And I was like, well, I don't know. I haven't had no traumatic experience. And then I thought about it and I was like, I did. Like, I cried, not so much like, the whole
Shout
Charlie.
Out my dude, Low Cow Outlaws.
Hey, Low Cow Outlaws.
Said, my ninjas, what's up, brother?
So,
talking wild stuff tonight.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know, we're just doing everything, you know, from like politics that leads into like personal discovery and enlightenment, you know.
Right. Yeah, so to get out of the political stuff a little bit, I was just I was going somewhere with it.
Spirituality.
Right.
And aliens.
No. Anyways, I asked the universe, what do I need to know? What am I missing here? Like, what am I not seeing? Something, please point me in the right direction, because I'm so confused. I've held on to like my patriotism, and of course I still love my country, but I switched from the political energy and all that stuff and going with that to more of the people, like the hearts of the people that I know, that I feel like I'm never going to lose, you know, like the American
and your conviction for like the people and for good and for like positive energy.
Whether they fed it to us like freedom and this and that and America's good, whether they were lying or not, we felt it, we feel it, and we live it. And so that's in us. Who knows what's in them? That's some other stuff.
Right. Well,
so what?
Oh no, I was going to say Lindsey Graham died. He was a big part of that. A big part of that dark energy that pushed like the war narrative, you know, and went and took, you know, like, I don't know, like things that we did care about and stuff, and amped it all the way up to like, you know, pat his own pockets. And
I'm not like, I caught myself, I smiled when he said that. And it's not that I'm happy that anybody died, but whenever you start looking into more things that are going on, you realize it really is like biblical times. And I've been wanting to talk to you guys about this. Maybe I'll get on and start talking about it more and open it up more. But there's like crazy stuff going on right now.
Pretty Feet 22.
And it's a battle between good and evil. And Lindsey Graham was not on the good side.
Right.
And like I was saying this morning, I believe that whenever you pass away, we do go through like some sort of life review. We go through a life review, and we go through every moment of our life and every choice that we've made and how it affected the people around us. And you could actually feel their pain and stuff. And could you imagine the last 30 years? All the people, the wars, and
that's a hell right there for him. That's hell right there.
That's hell. That literally is.
Before he even goes on to the next, you know.
So
I feel like that sort of energy imprints upon you into the next realm. You're like, you know, that's why we try to be good people now, and not necessarily. It's not necessarily for us for later in the future. Once you start doing it, you realize, and you start to feel. Like, you ever felt good about doing good for somebody else?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Just like if you ever felt bad about doing bad to somebody else?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt good about doing bad to somebody else?
No.
You know?
Even if that person...
there are people that do feel good when they do bad to other people, you know, and those are the dark forces, you know, that we try to combat by sharing positive energy.
Yeah.
You know? We should anyway.
So, yeah. So I asked the universe to kind of open my eyes and show me what I needed to see. And I was told to just kind of listen, look and listen and think and feel it for yourself. And that's what I've been doing. And it's like a whole nother world has opened up, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It could be behind the camera was above Trump's storyline.
Shout out to Local Outlaws. Thank you, brother.
Outlaws.
He says if kid behind the camera was above doing the Trump. Oh well, they did say there's a lot of WWE to that, a lot of wrestling storyline to Trump shit. So it could be kid behind the camera.
Aringa, I do still have the Mankind pants. They are in the bottom of my drawer in there.
Oh my
God.
Tammy in the house. What's up, buddy? Much love to down south. I think I gave Tammy a shout out.
Mad
in one of the videos, we'll be uploading soon.
Mad love to Boston. You know what?
Shout out to Boston.
Franco, I've got mad love for Boston right now. I just found out yesterday.
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Here it comes.
Anyways, one of my really good friends, he was from Boston, and I've learned that he passed away. His name was Tato, and he was was a force.
Shout out to Tato.
Yeah.
What was his last name? Do you know?
Geraldo.
Geraldo was his last name?
Yeah.
If you know any Geraldos out that way.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you just made my wife cry. Screw you.
Okay. Shout out to Boston.
Franco Avila. He might know he's an Avila.
Well,
you know Geraldo?
He was Cuban.
His name was Tato.
Tato.
Hey, everybody's laughing at the fact that you ordered those tacos right and I didn't. Hey, Silver Surfer, I know. Man, I love you too, man. You make me laugh, man. I appreciate it.
I have told Charlie several times that whenever we go to the Mexican restaurant, he just needs to let me order for him.
I thought that might actually be some content right there too. Well, damn. We'll go to some some restaurants. We'll let her order, and then I'll I'll enjoy it.
Local Outlaws, deep dive politics compared to pro wrestling. You know what? I don't have nothing else to say about politics. The only thing I have to say about them is that they are all liars. They are all liars. I can say there has been a little twinge in my heart for Mr. Trump. I can only say that because he is a complete coward and controlled and played by whoever it is that's controlling him, because I believe, now I don't know, this is just my beliefs, that he may have meant everything that he said, like America first and no more dying.
Down with AIPAC.
And all that stuff. Yes, but something happened. I don't know if whenever he, I don't know. The
Communist Party,
but
though.
Now he is absolutely taking his whatever, what do you call it? No, his esteem and his whatever you call it for afterwards. How we think of him. He's taking that and he's shit on it.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a shit.
Yeah, and I was really mad at him for a long time. Like, F you, you're covering up Charlie Kirk, you know. But now
he danced on Charlie Kirk's grave, like motherfucker.
Yeah,
it was hard to see.
But here's the thing, though. Whenever I go back to spirituality, then it's like he is hurting. Like, people like that are like the most hurt and sad people in the world.
Well, he even said he wanted to go to heaven. He's like,
he said he ain't gonna make it to heaven. He knows he's not. He is like the most sad and hurt person.
What's that the Bible says? Like, it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the gates of heaven. Have you heard that?
No.
Uh-uh.
Lorraine says that one of their politicians was killed in her home this week. See, in UK. That is so sad. It's like we shouldn't be killing anybody.
Oh my God. Anybody that goes against the Communist Party, the Communist Democrat Party, they're getting off.
But it goes both ways.
No offense to any Democrats, because it does go both ways. Right. Like the Republicans, they're all like they're all tied in with freaking AIPAC like a motherfucker, and they got the Mossad wiping out their people, and we got scientists and stuff that are getting knocked off.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot going on, but I feel like I'm not so confused anymore. I think that's where a lot of like the fear and anger was coming from, was just being confused about what's going on.
And controlled by them.
Controlled.
Lol cow, much love. Thank you. Trump is a heel. Roddy Piper, Erica fan. Shout out to Roddy Piper, bro. Real men wear kilts, huh?
I don't know what that means.
I know he says I don't either. It's wrestling. It's wrestling related.
Oh, okay. That's probably why. Funny.
Yeah, but we like you really find that you open up and you get less mad and stuff as you move away from the politics, because that's what they want.
Yes.
Like they want us mad at each other. They want us all tangled up in the bullshit. And I mean, while the war out there is real, you know what I mean? And you got to figure out where to put your energy, you know?
Right.
And I'm so much happier focusing on the channel, focusing on content and the community, man. I have opened up so much, man.
Right.
Through meditation.
And you know what's another thing too? Whenever I start looking more into the spirituality thing, it always goes back to Jesus, and that Jesus is real.
Right. Absolutely, man. Like,
you know, you can follow the spiritual people that are like, oh, I got my crystals and I'm gonna do my sage, and you know, you gotta be careful. You gotta kind of watch out.
Be careful where you put your spiritual energies and stuff, because with light comes dark. And the one thing I know for sure is that dark hates the name Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, you say Jesus around any evil motherfucker, you know, and it changes them. It really does, you know. So I've learned to hold on to that, and that's a name that has lasted the test of time.
Hi, Junior.
George Junior in the house. What's up, Junior? How are you today, Junior? Throwing them hearts at you. Oh, great.
So
yeah, but yeah, you know, like so. It's all about where you want to put your energy, where you want to put your thoughts and your emotions and your time. You know?
And one of the things, whenever I was listening to different like Baptist or Methodist or whatever, and it kind of gets all bundled up together, you know. And then one of the messages that kind of resonated with me, it was this girl, and she was she said, imagine like a tribe over in Africa, and they're like beating the drums and they're doing their ceremonial dance, doing their thing. And she says, is God here? And it's like, yeah, absolutely. And then it shows like another scene, maybe in India, and they're in their garb and they have all their gold and their stuff and they're doing their prayers, or, you know, whatever the Buddhists or Hindus do. And it's like, is God here? Yeah, like absolutely. Or even like the Samoans in Hawaii, and they're doing their and making their faces and stuff, and that's coming from the heart. There's so much energy and power, and
that's their
whatever it is they're doing. There's so much energy and power, and I feel like the spiritual world is so much bigger than what we realize, and I feel like all of this is a part of it, and all of it comes from the same spot, and that's what I've been looking into. And whenever I was little, and I went to the Baptist church, and the preacher, and he says, you got to be baptized and saved in the name of the Lord, or you're going to burn in hell. And it like scared the shit out of me. And so I went home and I'm like, Mom, we got to go get Dad off of the lake. We got to go to church. We're all going to burn in hell, you know? And then I have my dad's mom, and she was more into the spirituality, and she had her crystals and stuff. And she would be like, as long as you're a good person, then that's all that matters. And so
you try to hold on, adhere to that, as opposed to like the structured Christianity deal of it, where, you know, it almost seems like people are kind of like led through fear and controlled through scripture.
Yeah.
Hani Zuru dropped a $5 bill on us, and Erica and Charlie. I recommend Letting Go by David R. Hawkins, a great spiritual book about finding peace and letting go.
David R. Hawkins.
I'll check that out. Shout out to JJ Boyce in Tennessee. Yeah, you know, like I feel like the last freaking damn I don't know, few years have been a kind of a practice in letting go for me. You know, while I've kind of quietly kind of faded into the background, you know, with the whole factory job and just kind of quietly doing my videos and still talking to everybody, but not really jumping into the drama scene, you know, and feeling like I needed to kind of like prove myself on a daily basis, the whole, you know, arguing with trolls and etc. online. You know, like, I feel like, yeah, and combined with the alcohol, you know, still at 6 years clean now. Yeah, I feel like there has been a big amount of like letting go that I have like practiced, especially over these last few years, you know, and it feels good. Got to be honest with you, like a big part of letting go is understanding that it's going to be okay, that everything's going to fucking be okay. You know what I mean? That damn. You don't need the drink, you know, you don't need the individual, you don't need the feeling, you know, you don't need, you know, to just be. And yeah, so there's that in letting go. Thanks, man.
Yep. Anthony says, I love Jesus, that he didn't judge me.
I was just reading that too.
Any kind of way when I cried for when I got baptized. And that's the thing. Like,
you felt Jesus in his heart when he got baptized.
Absolutely, you feel
love
Jesus.
It, dude.
Yes, Jesus.
You are in the right place.
Yes. Yep. And he's going to be the first one to meet you whenever it's your time, or even whenever it's not your time. He comes in and provides comfort to people just in like random times. But I feel like there's a little bit of truth to every religion. I think that, who is he? Buddha? Maybe Buddha was a very powerful spirit too. And he did his thing over there. And I think that man came and put division, like the division and the hate and the greed and all that, you know, other stuff comes with it.
Right.
But Jesus's teachings were Jesus's teachings. And then the way that it's interpreted by other people, and y'all know that whole thing.
Right. Well, see, like, so here's my thought on that, is that I feel like, let me take this hat off. Sure. I feel like, oh yeah, I had that going. Looking kind of old there. Fuck that.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Fuck that. Hey, whatever, man. Age gracefully, right? I'm hearing rain. Okay, I guess what I was getting. Oh, sorry. Oops, sitting right on me. Shit, sorry. Okay, with the whole like religion and shit, and like it all had like like sharing a thread of like a little bit of truth here and there or whatever. Like almost like with the hate and the dark, you know what I mean? Like there's a universal truth to good, you know what I mean? And as long as you're like all the good that's in in these Bible or in these books and in these scriptures, you know, and practice in these religions or whatever, they all share that common core of good and light, you know, and what it takes to be a good person and to walk in the light, you know. And then on the flip side of that, you know, like the negative that has been woven into religions, you know, mad negativity and false prophets, you know what I mean, and greedy preachers, you know, like this. I mean, this all comes within like a certain core of evil and dark, you know, that's within man itself. You know what I mean? Just like that good that is in with all of us, you know, within man, and it is shared, you know, through different practices and theisms or whatever. So is that darkness, you know what I mean? It can be found in every corner of earth and through every religion, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, I was gonna say China. Like, look at Genghis Khan, you know what I mean? Then go over and look at Prince Dracula, you know what I mean? Then come over here and look at the Aztecs. You know what I mean? With the like, come
over here and look at Gaza.
Look at oh
come
God.
over here and look at Gaza.
Well, that's current, right?
Yeah.
You know,
same thing. It's repeating.
You know, these cycles they repeat themselves.
So let me take it to a whole nother level, because Charlie, he kind of gets upset whenever I start talking about aliens and stuff, because he loves Jesus. We all love Jesus, right?
Yeah.
And the preachers have told us that is not a thing. But
and I'm leery of people twisting shit up and changing shit for their, you know, a twisted narrative.
So y'all might think that I'm like super
Christ
crazy.
Is King, Leon Muscle, huh?
But I do not care. I believe in that aliens are coming and that they're gonna have their encounter. We're gonna
encounter aliens soon.
Yes, next year. But anyways, I was listening to Bashar, if any of y'all know who Bashar is, and he's talking about Jesus. And he was talking about Jesus being crucified on the cross and that he died for us and to recognize it, to show us and teach us these different lessons. So the aliens, the government, I don't know what they're going to try to spin it as, but if they try to tell us that we need to be in fear and that they're coming to kill us and all this stuff and that we need to change our religion and no, then they're just lying.
I can agree with that,
because I was listening to Bashar, who is Mr. from wherever Tenon, and he says that Jesus died and sacrificed on the cross. So.
You got three different thoughts of school, right? Thoughts of thinking right now. Dante Beast says the aliens are actually demons. It's the Great Deception. Right under it, Maurice Bryce says aliens are coming in 2028. And our buddy Junior says, I hear that Jesus, he's coming soon. So,
yeah. Not all aliens. There's just like how on Earth we have different humans and different communities of humans. There's like billions of other planets out there with different communities of these different kinds of conscious beings out there.
Right.
And so, but Earth is very protected. We are very protected, and they're not gonna do nothing.
So would you think that like the whole Jesus thing here on Earth, like dying on the cross for our sins, do you think that would be like a special event to happen here on Earth, you know, in this existence, and not so much in like other realms, even though like God is Jesus Christ, Jesus is God Lord, and God is the creator of all.
Right.
Shout out to Jesus, Jesus Vlogs, Charlie, you and Mike should do ghost hunting. Oh, hell yeah, that'd be fun. We are. Yeah. We're gonna be doing some ghost hunting. I'm gonna get his ass. Do you smell it?
No, I don't want to though.
Excuse me while I go take a shower. But yeah, you know, like, and it gets so wild. It gets so wild and woo woo and out there. You know what I mean? That I feel like I need to hold on to my rock, and I need to hold on. I need to be based and grounded, and that's in my faith in the Lord, my faith in God, my faith in Jesus, and that's why I'll fight kind of against it. You know, whenever people start coming in and they're like, well, actually, Jesus was this, or or that, and what really meant to be this or that or a third. That's almost where I've got to stop and like, okay, I cut off like the whole middleman, a pastor, a deacon, and I go to my own personal, you know what I mean, faith and belief and relationship with God, because the instant that you fucking put somebody else in somebody says, Franco says, God is the ultimate alien. And sometimes I feel like that. I'm like, to be honest, like God has to be an alien. I mean, even if we are made in his image, to have that power, to be able to, create existence, you know what I mean, is anything less than alien. There's nothing.
How did we get here?
Beyond alien. You know what I mean? It's beyond alien. You know what I mean? But I hold on to like I said, the instant you put anybody in between you and your God, you give that person the authority and the ability, you know what I mean, to get in between you and your God, and that's when problems happen. That's when shit gets twisted. That's when
turning point.
That's when the Book of Enoch gets lost. If that's for real.
That's Turning Point USA right now, talking about you better not question or you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Don't question the widow.
That's the whole.
You're going to hell.
That's the whole Zionist.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole Zionist push, and I really don't believe in the whole Zionist outlook in that like the Jews are the chosen ones, because nobody is chosen for anything, and like we're all made of God's image, in His image, and in His light. You know what I mean? And we are not here to serve a chosen one. That feels very controlled to me.
I'm really
very wrong to me.
I'm really loving all of the comments right now. It says,
you feel like we're all
Franco says that our energy is safe. I believe that our energy is safe.
Nice. It feels like a safe,
Callie Part says we are learning how to love. That is why we are here. That is absolutely true. That is the meaning of life. That is the reason that we are here, is to learn how to love and to learn who we are. And so what's up, buds? Seeing you doing good. W Videos says hi, Charlie.
So what's up, bro?
Good to see you doing
West
good.
Virginia Videos. Shout out to West Virginia. Hell yeah! I went to Christian's camp out in West Virginia one year. I got to look up, see where that was at. Mm-hmm. I got beat up at that camp. I got beat up in a boxing match.
Anthony Owen says Jesus changed his life. I don't say things I shouldn't say in public anymore, and I drank soda pop and Monster every day.
He dropped it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! That's what's up. Whatever it takes. You know what I mean? And then God and Jesus Christ, man, they can do a lot of things for you, man. When you understand that you're not alone, man. Let me tell you what, they've had my back in the darkest times.
Miss Raiden says our human brains can't comprehend who created us, and that is another thing that's huge. It's like we can't comprehend. There is no language on this earth or any other planet there's no language that could describe God. There's no way that we could even comprehend it. So everything that it comes from us. It comes from inside and our own interpretation of it. It's like I could understand something because of a way that somebody explained it to me. And then I say the exact same thing to Charlie and he's like, what are you talking about?
Right.
So it can't be comprehended. We just do our best trying to interpret.
We have a hard time sharing our thoughts with one another and interpreting each other's freaking thoughts. Just imagine trying to figure out what this is, what all this is, what all this right freaking here.
Oh, I know what this is.
Sound, touch, emotion. Like this is all of this right here is just a miracle.
Right. Yeah.
It's all a fucking miracle, dude. It's completely unexplainable.
So I've been listening to Mayim Bialik. She's Blossom, if y'all remember Blossom, or Amy Farrah Fowler, and she has a podcast where she talks to these like
much love
out of this world like physicists and
no
neuroscientists, and she's like putting the science behind all this stuff. And there's actually like there's a crazy cat over here.
Crazy kitty wants some food.
There's these crazy
oh my god,
stuff that they're doing. They were talking about that movie, Experiments. That's what it is. Experiments and coming up with these crazy results. And one of them is Miss Julia Mossbridge, and she did. It's on Netflix, I think. I haven't watched it. I've just heard them talk about it. Telepathy tapes with the kids that have the kids that are nonverbal, and they find a way for them to communicate, and they are communicating some out of this world stuff with these scientist people, and it's pretty crazy. It'll open your mind up to what is our mind being blocked off from.
Right. What we've been cordoned off from, like maybe like through teachings, through school, also chemically, we were fed all kinds of this bullshit that, could alter us and shit, Excuse my language, by the way. Spider says, please don't cuss and talk about God, Charlie. I apologize. It's my lazy language,
Well, another way that I feel is like we're human and God loves us no matter what we are.
Right.
And I know that Jesus has a personality, and
he wouldn't necessarily hate me for cursing.
We are who we are. You got to be in line and conform because the church says so.
Oh man.
Hey, somebody just now asked. Oh, come here.
Hey, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, baby. Good girl. Someone was just asking about you. Come here. Look up. Okay. She's kind of scared. She's a little nervous. I would put the camera down.
Oh, it's because it's raining. Her scared.
Oh. Yeah, if somebody keeps asking where Penny is, let's see if we can get a shot without. There you go. Oh, hey, good girl.
Her so scared.
If you're ever wondering where Penny is, just look for me, and there will be Penny, my friend.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So we took it a whole nother direction than what I was planning to.
Okay, yeah. Well, go ahead and get us back on track.
No, I'm just answering questions.
Please get us back on track.
No, I'm answering questions.
Danny Sullivan says, say whatever you wanna.
Yeah.
My boy, Big Roy, the Tower of Power, right there to you, man. Thank you for joining us tonight, man. We're having some deep conversation.
Colin.
What did he say?
Colin says he has to leave.
Oh,
time difference.
Junior.
Yeah, much love from Ireland. I love the Ireland. We have some Ireland weather outside right now, except for it's warm and humid.
It's a bit foggy on the moor.
Yeah.
We kind of share a bit of genealogy, or not genealogy.
I definitely, I am for sure.
But geology too. Whenever the plates kind of squatted up together, we end up taking a little bit of Ireland or whatever, right?
The Appalachians are part of Scotland and Ireland.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So there's kind of a reason why we actually kind of look a lot alike. Our mountains and stuff. So. The Fed Junior says you can believe whatever you want to buy. I'll tell you right now, if Islam takes hold in our country, whatever else you might think or believe will not matter. Islam is communism.
I totally get it.
I agree, brother. Yeah. I totally agree, man. 1,000%. I don't want to get too much on that, but you see what's happening to the UK. You see what happened. I've seen what's happened with the rest of the world. If you go ahead and you do a deep dive, you'll see all the conquering of nations and the prayer in the street and stuff, and it's deep in here already, dude. And it is the sword of communism, and it's completely 100% endorsed by the likes of AOC and Bernie Sanders and Mamdani, and they are just 1,000% full-fledged communist, and it's wide open, and it's even taken over on the right side too. If you look into it, Greg Abbott out of Texas, he has taken a lot of money, from the Islamic, the AIRC or whatever, and Texas is about to fall to Islam as well. You know, like we're kind of getting taken over. Whatever you can look at it as you want, but we're kind of being taken over from all sides, you know, and it's going to get to a point where we're going to have like a civil war. It'll be like a religious war, I feel, and almost in that kind of weird respect, you know, we will kind of we will bring to prophecy many things out of the Bible, you know, out of Revelations. They say that
there's a lot of things happening right now,
you know, and it's really weird, and how like the tech bros are all into like the whole the religion part of like trying to blend AI with religion and shit. Excuse me, I'm just dropping it, buddy. And they're blending like the religion and artificial intelligence in a way that it makes you wonder, like they have control of our algorithms. You know what I mean? And what we see, and they have great influence, you know, and how they sway society with just pushes of buttons and doop 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 boops, you know, and also like the politicians, whenever like they bring in all these people for us to damn clash heads with, and like it's gonna happen. Like it's not to say that it's not. I mean. And it's not to say that it's wrong, you know. Like they understand what they're doing, and these chess moves, these social chess moves that they make, and it makes you wonder, like, you know, with their merging, you know, AI with Bible and stuff, like they're facilitating the whole bringing upon the end of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's the way to look at it.
I mean,
I think that they're trying to, but I think that with y'all are gonna think that I'm woo-woos again, but I think that with Open Contact coming next year, that it's just gonna switch a whole lot of stuff up. I think that y'all know about those scientists that went missing, all of those scientists that are all into like back engineering and like electricity, and I think it's tied into Tesla. Did y'all know that Donald Trump is that whenever Tesla, he had invented some kind of energy, he was just pulling energy, supposedly. He was like just pulling electricity out of the sky. Like we wouldn't need oil, and we wouldn't need these batteries and all of these wars and everything that's going all over. Mr. Tesla had something figured out. So guess what? They took him out. Guess who got all of Tesla's, all of his research? Mr. Trump. Not Mr. Donald J. Trump, but somebody that was alive back then. That's like his uncle or something. Got all the. So, anyways, where I was going with that is I think that there's a whole lot of stuff that's fixing to shake it all up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Yep. Yep. Prince B, hello, Belgium. Our chat's not behind. I just saw that a couple of times.
What's up, Prince B?
Hello, Belgium. Hope you guys
Shout
are
Belgium.
Great over there across the big ponds.
From Bruges.
Like pork. I love pork. Those tacos that I had yesterday. 2 of those tacos were pork. That was delicious.
Pastor?
Free electricity is available. There's stuff, yeah. There's people that I know. There's this guy that I work with that's actually doing experiments.
Called solar panels.
Yeah, there's that, but he's doing something with like some kind of, I don't know, a battery and alternator. I don't know, but
you know, and that's the thing. Like, if there was free electricity out there and shit, like they would have to kill somebody every couple of years because that stuff would be easily found out. Like,
they do. They kill people all the time.
I mean.
Geez, like there's like so.
It makes you wonder though, like how do radio waves work and stuff? How do TVs work? How do our rate? You know, how does that TV work, bro?
Mm-hmm.
That's magic.
It's those waves coming through.
I saw something. I heard something one time. They were talking about how television was actually some sort of like witchcraft or whatever. And like they even went so far as talking about how they named it, you know, television. Like it's like woo woo, like
television.
Telling a vision. You got channels.
You're being channeled.
In which these visions channel through, and you channel these visions through this television. They got programming in which they program you through these channels on the television.
That's exactly what it is.
You know?
Yeah.
And now they've got you in on your iPhones and shit.
Yeah.
And they call it artificial intelligence.
Yeah. So if I take it more into like the spiritual sense, I could imagine myself as like a TV, and I could switch, like your channels are different wavelengths and different things and different vibes that you can pick up on. And if that TV gets smashed and ruined, then where do those vibrations and your thoughts and your love go? It's still there. You're still there. It's still there. It's just,
I'm sorry. I just got lost in this. Oh.
Well, you guys heard me. Anyways, yeah, I've been thinking a whole lot about channels in different senses, like different ways,
different wavelengths, and different
like
dimensions.
how you were just talking about how they program you with channels, and I'm thinking about channels like different wavelengths for your energy and your more of your vibes for like meditation
and neurologically,
and then
in your brain.
Yeah.
Can you come to my house?
Oh.
Maybe not today.
He's a CC professor.
Oh, really? Maybe.
Yeah.
Once we start traveling around a bit.
You know, Mr. Franco, I think that we've all been brainwashed for the last 2,000 years.
20,000 years.
I think we've been brainwashed for the last 2,000 years.
50,000 years, 100,000 years.
And I think that it's all coming out now.
How many times has humankind done this as a society?
And my new book that I'm going to read is going to be called, or the first book that I'm going to read is going to be called The New Human by Lee Harris. And it talks about stuff. Mm-hmm. Super cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Aliens and spirituality. And
Peekaboo 22 says, are y'all done with the bedroom floor? No, Charlie.
No, damn it.
He's looking for some linoleum that he wants, and they don't have it in stock, so he's either got to go out of town and get it or order it and wait for him to deliver it. So
I went up this morning.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should I just drive out tomorrow morning and get it? It's like 30 minutes away. Or if I order it, it'll be here the 21st.
The King, yes, we did hear what happened to Jesse's baby, and my opinions on that is it's just all sad. It's just all very sad and unfortunate, and I'm sure that whatever other people's opinions are on it, I'm sure Jesse didn't feel good doing that. You know, it's not a light, easy decision. It's just hurt all around. So
yeah. I was angry about it at first. I talked some shit, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's their decisions, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they're the ones that have got to live with it.
Right. And my thing is, it's like, if somebody's going through something, it's not my place to kick them and make it even harder. You know, it's like, you can look at it and recognize it or whatever, but it's not on me to add fuel to the negative stuff. So
try not to.
Yeah.
I know that yeah. I don't know.
Devon Ziegler says, I could watch this all day, man. You both know a lot about this stuff. Mr. Devon, I'm kind of holding myself back like a whole lot. Like I could go a lot.
Feeling the waters, yeah.
I could go so much deeper on all these topics. But y'all would really think I was a woo-woos, but I really don't care because I believe it and it's been showed to me and I feel it in my heart.
Let it out.
Yeah,
let it out there. Let the tiger out the cage, baby.
Yeah, like I said, I already believe in Jesus and all of that, but I could also sit there in a church for the next 30 years of my life and look at the preacher like, dude, you are full of baloney. You know, like they don't all teach Jesus's teaches. You know, there's a lot of greed and different narratives and stuff that's all mixed in, and so Goodness.
I'm just full of the spirit tonight, baby. Woo!
He was doing that out the other end in the room last night, and I almost kicked him out. I left and came to the couch.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah, for like a few minutes, but then I can't get comfortable and go to sleep. So I go back in there. I can't, y'all. I can't do poop smells. It was
an eating weekend. It was the eating weekend, baby. I had to have me some fun.
What is y'all's favorite song right now? Right now, I am feeling some old
shit.
Rihanna and
my favorite song right now is DMX. Either let me fly or give me death. Let my soul rest, take my breath. If I don't fly, I'm gonna die anyway. I'm gonna live longer, I'll be gone anyway.
Yeah, and I've been listening to Rihanna.
A lot of Rihanna.
Like diamonds in the sky.
That girl is on fire.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Alicia Keys. That's not Rihanna.
I've been listening to Alicia Keys and Rihanna lately.
Big Roy said I was channeling AGP last night.
He was, and I had to go. I'm sorry.
The King Vic says my best friend loves Rihanna more than his girlfriend.
You know, his girlfriend can't even be mad about that. I couldn't be upset about that.
Metal fan says, you know I like Tool, man. Hell yeah, my boy Maynard. We actually almost got a chance to see him at the Rockingham Festival or whatever, and then a fucking storm come through.
We've been 50 feet away from him.
And then Maynard's bitch ass decided to take off.
Well, yeah, like...
I
mean, he could have held the stage up. It only blew over a little bit.
I watched the tour bus drive away, and we were listening to Tool at one of the campsites, that, like in the background or whatever. I was like, that's as close as we got to seeing Tool perform.
Man, there was this lady standing out there with her little baby, so sunburned.
Cody Panda says Deftones rules. There you go, bro. Check that one out, man. Fuck yeah, vintage right there, dude. Love it. Deftones my favorite band right now. Oh yeah, man, there was a baby. We were like all waiting. We were all waiting for Tool, and like we were across the street, man. We were trying to cross the street, and I guess we were all like just waiting for them to determine whether they were going to open up or not.
Right.
And we looked over, and there was this chick, man, that had her baby in like this papoose, like front ways. And she was sunburnt, and so was the baby, like a motherfucker. And I wanted to say something, but this chick looked like she would have whooped my ass. And she was in a crowd of other tools. And I was like, let's just leave this alone, you know?
Right.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was, yeah. I've yet to go to a Tool concert. I love Tool. Yeah. Probably Undertow is probably still my favorite album. I've been listening to a lot of Anima here lately, though.
Are you guys planning on going to see more comedy shows? I would love to see more.
We've only been to one.
Yep, I just went and saw Bert.
Yeah.
Oh, Bert.
Which I wouldn't call that a comedy show.
No. He's just
push back a little bit. He's a comedian, right?
Well, he's just up there being Bert.
Right. He went and he told us the fucking machine story. He ended up doing 15 minutes of the machine story.
He does not care. He's just living his life. He does not care.
He obviously doesn't go. Yeah. I had a chance to go to damn Ridiculous with Michael.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he was gonna get us tickets to see Louis C.K. in Charlotte last year.
Oh.
But we got into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah. Missed out on that, which was a great stand-up. I don't know if any of y'all seen Louis C.K.'s new one on Netflix yet, but it was great. A lot of stuff about his dad. A lot of sad stuff about it. And it was sad to see his dad also. I mean, Louis C.K. getting old.
Yeah.
Look like an old man.
Oh, it's raining outside.
Yeah, is it? Well, I'm glad that we're not lagging too much. That's pretty damn good. 7:30. How long we've been live? I think we're at an hour. You got another hour in you, baby. You got to work tomorrow. We'll hang out a little bit longer though.
5 o'clock in the morning. You can hang out. As long as you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Dane's bin shade. Charlie, there wouldn't have been a kid behind a camera and angry grandpa without you. Nah.
I disagree.
Yeah, I guess that's not necessarily true. Yeah. Appreciate it though. I love sharing my energy with you all, man. It's kept me going, last 10 years, man. I wouldn't have had it any other way. And I appreciate it, man. Like, you guys follow me like the worst vlogs. I look at some of my other earlier shit and I'm just like, oh man, how did y'all follow that?
Mm-hmm.
What's that, Charlie? Listen, oh yeah, DMX The Rain. Only God can stop the rain. Yeah. Now I know. Only God can stop. Is it God or I? It's probably God.
I guess Charlie's still in trouble for the flowers. What did you do to my flowers?
What flowers? What?
I don't know.
Somebody keeps saying something about
Chad. What did he do? Oh, that's not Chad.
King Castle Gaming.
King Castle
Says, what did he do? My boy Chad's
What did he
in
do
the
to
house.
my flowers? Is that Chad?
No.
Hi, Chad.
Yeah, he's from the UK.
Oh, Chad from the UK.
Yeah.
I love people from the UK. I love watching British people come over and experience America, and I know all the little differences.
Yeah, who's that guy and his girl that come
I
over?
watched several of them.
Who's the one that I like? He's wearing the Atlanta hat now.
You like Jack and Paige.
Jack and Paige. I don't know if any of y'all watch Jack and Paige.
Jack and Paige.
Yeah, I like the way he goes around, and I like the way he
They're from Birmingham.
He just talks to people. I like the way he goes around and just talks to people, and he just has the camera and he'll just turn it on them. And he'll let them kind of talk a little bit. I guess if they don't like it, he edits it out or whatever. I'd like to do some stuff like that. I'd like to meet up with some crazy.
Ireland belongs to Ireland. Portugal is better. You know what? I agree. I'm totally down for everybody representing your own country and having pride and pride in where you live.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Hell yeah, represent.
Oh, shout out to Chris So Hype. Drop $1.99 on us, man. I don't think we caught that. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, man.
Thank you, Chris. Live from NC, go Heels.
Love from NC, go Heels.
Oh, Tar Heels.
There you go, right there. Oh man,
I need glasses.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm kind of a Duke fan.
Where's your grandpa glasses?
He's gonna take his money back. Yeah, but much love to NC and the Heels, bro. They've got a rich history. I don't think there's a bigger rivalry than Duke and NC. And they're like 10 minutes apart from each other or something like that. Not even an hour apart from each other. Duke, Chapel Hill, and the other one. I don't even know.
Let's go England for the World Cup.
Is the World Cup still going? I was thinking how freaking long does the World Cup?
It's like a whole tournament. I'm learning. Well, I haven't learned nothing. All I know is they've been here for a long time. So I'm guessing it's like a long tournament.
Right.
Welcome. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's taking forever. Take it for fucking ever. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, man, this freaking shirt is getting all clammy on me. I need to turn on the
Devon says Franco says a damn Viagra commercial. They put Viagra commercials on our video.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. Maybe I need some of that. Maybe I need to take some of what I'm advertising.
The last game is on the 19th. I don't know who's in it, but I could go for the UK.
Yeah, right. Yes. Argentina. Is Argentina still in it? I heard something about Argentina. They were giving I Show Speed a lot of hell the other day, and then his team lost or some shit, and then he started crying about Argentina.
Peekaboo says, "How is my mom doing?" I just talked to my mommy earlier.
Oh, mommy. How's mommy doing?
My mommy is doing amazing. She is as beautiful and as young and vibrant as ever, and healthy and all of that.
Oh yeah.
She recently had to take on 2 babies. My mother right now has custody of a 2-year-old.
She's enjoying third round of motherhood or something.
Yeah.
Second round.
She has a 2-year-old and 8-month-old.
Freaking hot.
Maybe.
I gotta go put on a different
So
shirt.
her world has been flipped upside down. It went from her and her husband chilling, drinking wine,
Going
having
out, yeah,
cigars
going
on
to
the
freaking
porch,
the keys every
going
year.
to the Keys every month or so, yeah, and
months.
just going and doing whatever. To now they're back to daycare, diapers, bottles, doctor's appointments, and so
God bless them.
she's got it pretty rough right now, but
She's stepping up for them babies.
I know she's gonna make it happen. She ain't gonna drop the ball, so she'll be all right. Oh wow, congrats to her. Yeah, she's doing her thing. Yep, you go, Miss Baker. Devon Ziegler, great voice too. Sometimes I think I sound weird.
Me.
Oh, Charlie says you're great voice, Charlie, because he was singing DMX.
Yes, I saw him say something about me singing a minute ago. Now I know only God can stop the rain. I wish I knew the whole song.
Let's see.
Woo! I'm fucking hot.
France versus Spain tomorrow at 3.
France versus. I'll go for Spain. I'll go for Spain.
Let's see.
Has anybody read Among the Thugs?
Scammer Slammer, right back to you. Scammer Slammer TV.
Has anyone ever read Among the Thugs? Check it out. I think his name is Bill Buford. It's such a great book, man. I think it's mostly about like the soccer hooligans out of like England and the UK and like them fighting each other and stuff. It was so good. Among the Thugs. Yep, book by Bill Buford, man. Check out this freaking hooligan right here. This guy is awesome. Look at that guy right there.
Looks like a pretty cool guy.
Pretty cool damn guy, man. Check him out, man. Kind of looks like me if I shaved a little bit and got back into smoking. Such a great book. A grotesque, horrifying, repellent, and gorgeous book. A Clockwork Orange comes to life. Yeah. If you're into reading, man, and you like sports, you like violence, reality, truth. This guy is actually he was a writer, an editor for the New York Times, and he went and spent time with these thugs, these hooligans out and anyway, nobody cares. Whatever. Yeah. Shout out to Kyle Greer. Have much love to Conway, South Carolina.
Conway, South Carolina. I feel like we've been through there. Show me on the Google Maps. Where's that at?
Conway.
Yes, I said Google Maps. That's what I call it.
I thought about doing some vlogs, man. Exploring. Oh, damn! Down near Myrtle Beach. I had no idea. I was thinking
I've never been over there. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah,
it's kind of marshy.
Thinking like Cowie.
We'll be going that way sometime. And for Halloween, whenever we do we'll be going down to Liberty, wherever Pee Wee Gaskins, and there was some dump sites down there in Conway. It might be Conway. He might have had some dump sites out in Conway. So, yeah, man, if we're in the area, man, hit us up, bro. We'll hang out or some shit, man. Shout out to Des Moines, Iowa. Check out
Iowa.
Aren't you from Florida? Yeah, Erica's from South Florida.
100,000%.
Sugarland, Florida.
Geez, Erica, you look rough as fuck.
Oh, it's getting late now.
Excuse me, I'm beautiful all the time.
That's right.
I took a shower and I wiped off all my makeup and I put on my moisturizer and it is past my bedtime. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning.
And yeah. And she got that spot
but
on her nose.
no excuses. I'm always beautiful.
That's right. Yeah.
Can you show us where AGP and Pee Wee were in the same house, please? I don't know, Hostel, if we know where that is.
Yeah, I've got to do some more research. There are some people that actually kind of claim to kind of like have family members that were involved with Grandpa and Pee Wee. I'm going to look into that. We got research to do.
Yeah,
for sure, absolutely. So, we'll see. I don't know if I heard about that story. You got to let me see that again.
Oh yeah, what did you do to my flowers?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess I've just been watering them at the wrong time.
Oh, maybe. You probably said something on the vlog. Yeah. Yeah, it is that we're going through a heat wave, so they got to be watered a whole lot. And then my silly self, since this is I'm new to gardening, and I put fertilizer on them, and some of them burnt up, and the leaves got dead and crispy. But I am a student of my own garden, and I am learning. And they will come back next year just as beautiful.
That's right.
Erica, do the food reviews with Charlie. I like them. We might be doing those.
Doing more of those. The last video got 4.7 thousand views, so it seems like y'all like that. We didn't get to monetize that video neither because of the music in the restaurant. But you know what? It's okay. I didn't mind it. It added to the ambiance and to the video, and content over cash. It's always been my thing, you know. We do appreciate the cash, and you know.
He says Charlie's drowning the flowers.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And now it's been no. I told him to turn them on every day because it's and then it's my fault because I didn't have the nozzle turned off. He's supposed to just water the Heidi's, but I had it like going off into my other flowers. So they got, but it's been a heat wave, so they need it. But now it's going to rain for like the next 3 days.
Yeah.
So they might be a little overwatered, but I told him to.
It's okay.
Thanks, babe.
Yay. Yeah. I did good. I did good, kid. Damn right.
Roy Orr.
My boy Roy.
I remember Roy.
What's up, Roy.
Hi, Roy. I think I got Roy on my Facebook. He says that I look beautiful with or without makeup. Thank you. Guess what? Right. Y'all see this? In this one? That has been there. I looked back on my pictures. Those spots have been there since 2020. If y'all look back on all of our videos, they've been there. So last week I went and I got them zapped.
So you got some shots put in there.
Boom, they zapped them, and they're supposed to be going away. And I got some.
It don't look like
I gotta put eye drops. They gave me prescription eye drops to drop on my nose, and so that's what I've been doing. So I'm gonna give it another week. Let's see.
And she said that
if they go away.
She said if it don't go away, then she can go back and get another a couple more shots or something. So for free.
Devon says, what kind of vape is it? This is a Geek Bar. I really don't matter. It doesn't matter. This one, we were out somewhere and I forgot one. So Charlie just went into the store and got it. I'm not really
that
picky.
One don't even charge back up.
No, this one don't have a charger. It's just dead now. But
yeah.
I'm not picky. I just need some nicotine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a vaping salt, I guess. Nicotine salts.
Blue Raz Hubba.
We like to get the grape. We like to get the grape flavors.
Grape.
We try to do the grapes, the non-ice. We don't like doing ice. That cold flavor sucks. Kind of hurts our lungs a little bit. Hurts mine. So, yeah. Geek Bar until they get rid of them, which is supposed to be what, end of the month or something. Paul Allen dropped the 10 bomb on us. Thank you so
Paul.
Much. Says hi guys. Erica Net will never look as rough as fuck, but Charlie. Hell yeah, I know that's right. Shit.
I get it from my mama.
It is what it is, bro. I'm an old man.
My daddy.
Oh, there he is.
My daddy, he was a handsome man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not. I don't get rough. I get rugged. I got a rugged handsomeness about me.
Actually, I tell Charlie all the time that he looks younger than me just because I'm starting to see the wrinkles and stuff. But my moisturizer and stuff has been working really good.
We get the light right. It'll be okay, man.
45 and 42. So I think we're doing all right.
Uh-huh. Wait, what? I'm 43. I'll be 44 this year.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was born in 82. You're born in 84.
So how old am I?
Shit, you're born in
80. I don't even know how old we are.
Yep, you're 41.
I don't care.
After a while, we stopped counting. We're like, man, screw this.
43 and 41.
Pat the Fed Jr. says Geek Bar is getting banned, and his buddy's old lady is pissed. That's what I heard, man. The nicotine the lobby, man, they're pissed. They're losing a lot of money because people quit smoking cigarettes and shit, went to vaping and shit. I know I did. I haven't smoked a cigarette in so long, man. I don't like the way they smell. I don't like the way they taste. I'll never go back to smoking cigarettes again.
Yeah, I smoked Newport. I'm from South Florida. Smoked Newport 100s for over 20 years. Since I was 15 years old until 2020. Mm-hmm. Oh, now I'm coughing just thinking about it.
Yeah, kid.
There was times that we'd be camping. She was on her
way to sound like Joe Rivers.
We'd be camping and Charlie would be like doing the tent in the morning with the birds chirping and stuff, and you could hear me and they're like
hacking it up.
And it got to where I was like coughing up phlegm in the morning. I was coughing up like this clear stuff, and then I would cough it all up, and then my lungs would be clear, and I'd be like, I could breathe. But then I'd want a cigarette, and then you take that first drag off that cigarette, and your lungs is just straight back to
and hacking. Like you're breathing through a straw.
Yeah.
And shit.
So one morning,
much love to see Colorado.
I would love to visit Colorado.
Hell yeah.
But
Dumb and Dumber style, baby.
I woke up one morning, I couldn't breathe. I coughed all that stuff and coughing and hacking and then finally, I could breathe. And then I wanted a cigarette, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna get a vape. And I did. Had Charlie get me one of those little Juuls. And
shout out to Lamb.
And I never smoked any more cigarettes because I was able to breathe.
Yep, even though enough.
I know that
she stopped before I did. She started before I did.
Yeah, I know that vaping they say is just as bad for you, and it might be. I don't know, but all I know is I quit coughing.
Yeah. What Chad said. I switched to vaping, and my lungs feel better.
Yeah,
same here.
Yeah, I couldn't breathe.
It's weird because when I first started vaping, I couldn't do it, man. Like I had to take little sips. I'd have to like take little puffs, man. Otherwise, I'd just hack like a son of a bitch. And even with the little puffs, I'd hack.
Frank Wolf from Canada. Hello, Frank from Canada.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Canada. Ba, 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 ba. How you doing in Canada, eh? Mm-hmm. Canada, eh? You ever watched Fargo?
Junior, don't smoke cigarettes. They're bad. Fargo.
My boy Dayton in the house. What's up, man?
Dayton. Thank you, Dayton.
He says, hi, guys. Almost forgot the stream was busy. Hey, man, it's okay, man. As long as you're busy, bro, you ain't getting into no other shit. You're living your life. And yeah, busy's good, man. I try to stay busy as often as I freaking can.
Joe Dirt. First off, I love Joe Dirt. Second off, I have family in New Zealand.
Damn, shout out to New Zealand. What kind of family you got in New Zealand?
My grandma's brother.
Who?
My grandma, my mom's mom, her brother lived in New Zealand for a long time. He might have moved back to the U.S. now, but for a long time, my great grandma lived in New Zealand. My grandma's mom lived in New Zealand because her kids lived there. Yeah. Yep. Got a little bit of New Zealand. Beautiful. There's these places all over the world. I couldn't even imagine.
New Zealand, that's like where they filmed all the Lord of the Rings and shit.
Is it? Wow. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Joe Dirt says he's from Auckland. Where's that at?
Auckland. I would have to ask my grandma where did her brother live?
What is that like? Isn't that like kind of like Viking territory? New Zealand?
New Zealand is a lot like Hawaii. It's way over there in the middle of the ocean, way by itself, and its indigenous people are like the Samoans. I don't know if they are Samoans. Similar. Moana.
Oh yeah, they are on
Moana. Yeah.
Off the coast of Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a video the other day. There was
you got Komodo dragons?
There was some people in New Zealand.
Fiji's out there and Samoa.
And they had their like burqas and all their stuff, and they were trying to do something in the streets, and all the New Zealand people showed up and they were doing their like traditional thing.
Fighting back.
Told them,
man.
you better back fuck up, and they did. Well, those Muslim people, they was like,
well, they're taking over in Australia now. Like, oh shit, they're fighting back. Oh, okay, well, let's not.
Yeah.
And that's where I love peace and love, and I try to like get along and everyone get along and shit. But you also got to stand up for your own shit too, you know. Otherwise, you just get pushed over. And I got pushed over my whole fucking life. You know what I mean? Told not to fight back and shit, you know.
He says they are Maori.
Maori.
Not Samoan, but close enough.
The Tasman Sea separates. Oh, there's Tasmania over there. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Looks like there's weird ass drag marks out in the oceans too. What the fuck is all that?
Australia. Yep. New Zealand, far, far away. It's so cool.
Man, it is.
That's crazy.
I was just caught up looking over there at you guys right now, man. Grandpa's anger, you know, just it spanned the globe. It really did, man. He really like connected us all, man, across the globe in a weird way, man, that I just can't help but, you know, just get caught up in always. And it never ceases to amaze me. You know, I'm always super happy and thankful, man, and humbled, you know, whenever I have somebody reach out, you know, from across seas or something, you know, you know, with love and support. I'm like, shit, that's somebody, you know, 10,000 miles away right now, you know, and we're connecting and it means a lot, man.
Afe says they love the series with Michael recently.
I appreciate
hopefully
that.
We're gonna have more of those.
Yeah.
Not hopefully, we definitely are gonna do
Absolutely.
More of those.
Yeah, you know, we just gotta like make time and stuff and figure out what we want to do and just do it. You know, I appreciate Michael bringing me back in and showing the love and support and the vote of confidence. You know what I mean? Because you know my history is kind of dodgy, you know, when it comes to alcohol and drugs and shit and showing my ass and abusing trust and what have you, you know, and I guess it took a lot for Michael to kind of bring me back in, you know, and trust that I won't, you know, embarrass myself, embarrass him, you know, again, you know, but I got this one right here, you know what I mean? And yeah, she really keeps me together, you know, and has helped me, you know, continue this track record of positive decisions, you know, not fucking up. So I think, yeah, well, you know, like, you know, the chances are just great for us to continue doing videos. Dayton says, how's your mom doing? I guess she's all right, man. You know, she messaged me earlier today, you know, just kind of just how she's trying to keep it together and stuff like that. She said she got the house clean. You know, she's been focusing on herself and on her house and you know, just keeping it together there. You know what I mean? While she has this time to figure out her next move or whatever, you know, she said she was kind of afraid to leave and to leave Uncle Bobby and JC alone on their own, you know, and to leave Charleston after all these years and to start over fresh. And I get it. I understand it, you know, and I'm not upset with her, you know. I love her. I feel just, you know, part of me is upset with myself, you know. I didn't, you know, I don't know. I didn't have it right. I didn't have it together. I couldn't be there for JC and her, you know.
Chancellor's asking how I got along with Michael. I got along with Michael good.
Yeah. I think they got along real well, man. Damn.
I was a fan of Michael and Bridget for a long time, for years and years.
Right.
So, yeah.
You just put on the videos and
I already felt like he was my buddy way a long time ago, and then I did not like him. I hated him for a while, and then I went through like some spiritual stuff, and now it's like I'm married to his brother. It's family, and there's kids, and it's great. So
right.
Yeah,
you can learn to let go. Yeah. Eric is really easy to like let go and forgive.
I've had a problem with that in my life too. You know, like I'm really easy to just forgive and look past, and I got to catch myself sometimes too. Yeah,
you get screwed over and over again.
Yep. So, but yeah,
Yeah, Lambie says, have they actually split up, Mike and Bridget? Yeah, it seems like they're. Well, I mean, like they're living separate. And Erica, they made Erica cry the other day.
Oh, is that?
Mike and Bridget.
Yeah.
They made you cry the other day because like they are split up and Erica just wants them to get back together.
I mess with them too whenever I was over there and like Bridget's going to leave and she's like, okay. And I'm like, I see y'all over there playing kissy face. Y'all ain't fooling nobody.
Y'all love each other.
But yeah,
they do. They always will love each other.
They're a huge part of each other's life and the kids and stuff. They're just trying something different right now, but
much love to nieces, South Carolina.
I don't think that this something different is going to work out because they're too
entwined.
Yeah, but who knows? They are living separately. I wish them the best, though.
And she was crying in a video about how
they were talking and they were just talking about their situation and how it was different and stuff. And Bridget was saying how she appreciates him. And it was almost like for a half a second, I was taken back to like 2016, 17, before I met Charlie and before all the drama and before everything. And it was just Michael and Bridget and Grandpa. And now it's like how many years later and they're broke up. Everything's different and they're broke up and Bridget's crying, saying how she appreciated everything. And I'm just like, no, it's not okay.
So much hurt, but also happiness.
Yeah, but then I go over there and I see her. She goes to leave, and they give each other a kiss, and I'm like, I saw that.
And you want to root for that, something real.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like so many people, they love the real moments. They don't want the scripted stuff. And
I told Michael at one point, I don't think that he understood what I was saying, or he might have been thinking of something else in his head. But I said, there's guys like Theo Vaughn, got all the looks, all the money, all the good friends, can just go and bust into Ella Langley's concert and steal the show. And he has everything he could ever want. And what does he want? He wants a wife. He wants a girl that's there for him, that he knows loves him.
But he's too messed up. He can't figure that out. Like, I don't know. Because, if you could, then you get one. You know what I mean? He's got issues.
Yeah.
He's got issues somewhere. Maybe he really wants a guy.
It could be, but no. I think the issue is when you're famous like that, you don't know who's real and who's not, But anyways, men that have everything in the world, you know what they want? A woman by their side that they can trust and love. That's the point of my story.
Absolutely.
Or not. Yeah. Some guys just want to run around and be whores.
Right. Yeah, well.
That's men too.
From the sound of it, Michael was enjoying that part right there. Right. You heard what he said on video. I was like, well, he's like, I got everything I need here.
Right.
And then I was like, yeah, except for the wife and kids. And he's like I said, I got everything I need here. Like,
yeah, he thinks he's having fun right now, maybe, but it'll come around.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel that, like you can go out and have fun with all that meaningless bullshit.
Another thing too,
you wake up and you're fucking.
They've been together since they were kids. They were both kids.
There is that too.
They've never had an adult life without each other, so they're both probably wondering,
looking forward.
Who am I without this other person? Who would I have been? Or just wanting to try other experiences and experience life a different way. But it'll come back.
Mm-hmm. Frostbite had heat and cooling. Says, yo, Big Charlie, how did you two meet? We met at Dad's memorial.
Yep.
Matter of fact. Mm-hmm. I remember the first time I really noticed her. She was sitting in front of that big picture that Michael has up in his living room.
I was taking selfies with Grandpa.
Yeah. And she was sitting in the middle. She was sitting on the floor in front of the picture. Yeah, she was taking pictures. Do you have those pictures?
Yep.
Still?
Yeah.
And,
where's my phone? They're easy to find too.
And I just happened to I don't know where to phone. I might need to call you real quick. And I just happened to walk in for some picture or for some flowers or something like that, and I didn't even damn say nothing to her really. I was just kind of like, hey, sorry, excuse me, I'm just kind of just passing through or whatever, and I didn't really even talk to her. And then she sent me a couple messages afterwards, and and throughout the whole, grandpa passing and stuff. And
you are so full of baloney because I remember the whole thing.
It was pretty much, I was pretty much like, LOL, yeah, LOL.
I can't find my phone right now, but yeah, there's pictures of it. But what happened was I went looking for Grandpa's picture because I wanted to take some selfies with it. And I had been watching the whole family for years and years. And Charlie, he had always said, if you see us out in public, or if you see me anywhere, then say hi, come and give me a hug. Yeah, you did. So
I gave you a hug, didn't I?
I walked into the church.
I said hi, didn't I?
You were talking to some people. There was like 3 dudes there and you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I walked in and you was like, oh, who's this pretty lady?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, hi, Charlie. You always said if we recognize you to give you a hug or something. And then it was just like, hi, nice to meet you, whatever. And then I went home. And then Charlie was this hotel, that hotel, over here and over there. And I was just here by myself. I was like, good luck trying to get a hold of my landlord. Right. I can't even get a hold of him.
Yeah, she kept sending messages.
Yeah, I didn't keep sending you messages.
Right, true that.
I sent him no. What it was, no, being from South Florida down there, we don't have no history. My hometown was founded in 1920. That insane asylum that they were exploring was 100 years old. By the time my hometown was founded, insane asylum was 100 years old. And I had always watched like the ghost hunters and those insane asylums and all those. And I could never imagine being in one of those places. And I knew Charlie was in Colombia. So I was like, hey, let's go to the asylum. I want to go to the insane asylum. And he never messaged me back. And I was like, well, screw him, whatever. And then whenever he was being ran off from everywhere, I was like, hey, you can come and stay on my couch. There's nobody can run you off from here. And he was like, okay.
All right.
So I went and got him. He's like 2 hours away.
It was so far. I mean, it was like, I was like days from sleeping under a bridge, man. Like, like maybe even like the day before, like they were zero in on where I was, and like I was about to go sleep in like this, it was a hotel that was burned down right next to the hotel where I was actually staying at. And, just happened to be Erica messaged me and she was like, hey, look, like I got a place you can stay. I don't have no kids, no family for anybody to harass. Cause I ran down the whole checklist, like, cause I'd been bounced around from so many places and I experienced so many different ways that these people were getting through or getting a hold to like anybody that I was trying to get to help me or whatever. There were so many ways that these people were being gotten to, and controlled, whether it was through like their career, their families and shit. So I ran down that checklist with Erica. I was like, and she was like, no, and I honestly didn't believe it at first. I'm like, oh shit, but I really, like, is this for real? But I didn't have a choice but to kind of like trust it, and then I got here and it all turned out to be true, and she also turned out to be an awesome chick,
And now look at him.
Yeah, man. Now I can't leave.
Now he's got that old ball and chain tied to his leg.
And I got this handcuff right here.
Oh yeah.
Right there. I'm screwed, man.
Immortal is asking what happened to Cotty. I think about Cotty. I miss Cotty. We had a lot of good times together. We just fell out over the whole slob mob thing. Well, really what it was, there was one night I was like asleep or something. And I woke up and I saw a panel with some people and they were going at Tanmay and she was in there and I was just like, screw all this. And then I just cut off ties. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Which is like, like
I just don't want any part of any of the BS, and yeah, I'm participating in it. But I do miss her.
And that was right.
I love Cotty. She's a good. She's a good.
Yeah, had a lot of fun. Yeah, and hopefully if we can continue to, if we can kind of get back into some sort of like maybe relationship where we're not, I don't know. You can't tell people who they can and can't hang out with. You know what I mean? But I just can't associate myself with anybody that
participates in that.
Is involved in the drama community because it gets back to me Yeah, and I've got to ignore it, and I'm gonna ignore it.
Which maybe we're so far past that now
right,
that it doesn't even matter.
I think so.
I don't even look at it.
We've all gotten older. We've all experienced our own growth.
Right.
You think anyway.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, maybe I'll call Cotty and just ask her, how has she been? How the hell has she been? What is she up to?
She sent me a message.
Still got those mean dogs in her front yard. She's protected by some big old mean dogs.
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah. Just talking about something about happy to see the family together or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's no hard feelings towards it. I think what it is, whenever I was in high school, we just didn't deal with bullies, and we bullied the bullies. We were the bulliers, and we just didn't deal with people picking on other people and trying to bring other people down for no reason.
Yeah. And what it really was also, man, was like her going after us. You know what I mean? Like, didn't help.
I cut myself off from it, and then you and her, whatever.
Which I mean, I
wasn't paying attention. I was just
we started going at it,
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, that's what it is now. Whatever, slob troll.
Yeah.
But I'm over it. I'm so over it. Let's see. Worst thing I could have done was get involved in Slob Mob. Yep.
Let's stop with the Slob Mob stuff too, because we're also gonna you're gonna piss off Isaac.
Oh, I don't give a shit about him.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I was just reading.
Hold on. Let me tell my shit now.
Okay.
I care. I don't want the drama kicked back up. I don't want, people can cause a lot of craziness in your life, whether you're in. And even if you're ignoring it or whatever, it can still go on. Let's not get into the name calling, please.
Okay. So moral of the story, don't nobody give a shit about him. We'll change the subject.
Oh, my goddamn motherfucker. Once the bullets start fucking flying, look at it. She's smart. She's happy with it.
I'm doing peekaboo right
Stop it, man. I'm going to get angry, man. Like, we are doing so good right now.
Are you gonna get angry or are you gonna stop?
No, I'm trying to I'm gonna let my shit say it like I gotta say it first. You don't know who's fucking coming on here and commenting what to get us to say what. And
Chadster says, would you even wish Isaac the best? Yes.
I do wish him the best.
Absolutely do.
Everybody.
I wish everybody
love
the
and
best.
positivity to all. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I've done talk with him privately. We've had positive words back and forth.
Right.
Shit.
Erica, Charlie and Erica go watch Michael. He must have uploaded or something. We check him out.
We keep up with Michael. Doing? Michael versus Cam? I don't know. Yeah.
Chadster, you guys are amazing. That took a lot of balls. Both you guys are amazing. Thank you, Chadster.
Yeah, so
Jack Diaz. Hi, Jack. What flavor vape is that? Oh, I've got another one in my hand now. Lost Mary Slammer Grape. I got 2 of them. I lose them and I put them down and just set them somewhere. So I just need a couple of them laying around all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel French says, love all the content. Love y'all. Everything y'all post positive. Keep doing Charlie and Erica plus Penny. Thank you, Daniel. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love you both, honestly. And you'll never know how many people you positively impact. Charlie was telling me, he was reading me a story this morning as I was getting ready to work of somebody that was his testimonials, as you would call it, to Charlie and different ways that the family has helped him and stuff.
He touched a brother.
It's good to hear stuff like that. It's good to hear about Grandpa and
Did
how.
I take a screenshot of it?
I don't know.
I took a screenshot. Damn it, can't find it. It was just somebody that was talking about how they got railroaded into the system, and they were in like an orphanage for troubled youth. You know, they basically, you know, child slave camps, you know what I mean? Life sucked for him, and he found the grandpa videos while he was in this this youth organization, and it was his escape. It was like his sucker punch, you know what I mean? And bro, it really touched me, man. And he kind of mentioned about how, oh wait, hold on a second, it might you know what? Yeah, I don't even got to say his name. It's on here though. And he said that he felt like he didn't want to seem like any sort of stalker or anything or obsessed fan or whatever, but he had to share his story with me and stuff. And man, it touched me, bro. I was like, bro, you know, like, come to me, tell me this type of stuff. I love, you know, hearing, you know, that we help people in such, you know, dark times, man. Like the love, I mean, like the hate and all that shit, man, comes and goes, man. But like true positive, you know, change and connection lasts a lifetime. You know what I mean? And it all started for this kid when he was 11. So many of you out there, man, I'm seeing youngins, man, that are 22, 23 years old, fresh out of college and stuff with young babies of their own. You know what I mean? Their grandpa's youngins are having youngins of their own and stuff. And I just love to see, you know, a successful youngin, like a mature youngin, you know what I mean? With family and shit. I'm like, holy crap. And I think about you all, you know, back when you were youngins, and I didn't even know you then, but you were watching grandpa's videos and stuff, and connecting with him while you were out, maybe in between, you know, homework assignments or whatever, or right after you got an argument with your mom because you couldn't go spend the night somewhere, anything, you know, and grandpa was there, or Michael was there, even sometimes I was there down the line, you know what I mean? And bro, it means a lot, man, honestly. And I love reading the comments, man. Impaired Spoon says, I'm not obsessed, but I sit outside your trailer at night and watch to see your shadows from the bushes. I don't stay in the day as
we know you. Well, that's that girl from Georgia.
I make sure that I walk by nice and naked. Wait, what? No.
Shake it.
At least give it a jiggle for you. Damn right. Erica likes to make sure that she leaves the blinds open. Dayton Graham dropped another 20-piece McNugget on me. Thank you so very much, sir. We love you, man. And yeah, we love you. We love all you, bro. Yeah. We just love this. Love. And he don't ever send any messages, neither. Just throws it on us, man.
Thank you, Dayton. Wonder where Dayton's from.
Dayton, Ohio?
I don't think so.
Oh man, yeah. Like I said, every donation, man, is like, yeah, like I said, it's that little bit extra, man. It helps us go out and do these vlogs and stuff, and do this camping and share these experiences with you all, and we appreciate every little bit of it, man.
Faith says, "Do you hope to have kids together one day?" I know Charlie's really, really hoping for it. I'm more like whatever happens, happens. I don't really keep up with the calendar, and we're not pushing for it. I am, what did we decide on? 41 years old, March 24th, 1984. So I am in my 40s. It would be my first pregnancy. It would be one of those, what do they call it? High risks. But I don't care. Whatever Jesus decides, Jesus decides. So I don't take anything to prevent it, but I don't also watch the calendar. So if that's what he decided, that's what would happen.
Right. We're not playing it safe, but we're not.
Yeah.
not taking it out of the.
We're just being free and
my
doing
boy
whatever
Adam
we want to
Woodring in the
do.
house dropped $1 on us.
Ah, thank you, Adam.
Woo woo. Much love to Adam and all of our firefighters out there. You guys are great. We love you.
Yeah.
Roy Orr says, why don't you and Michael get a P.O. box and do Mailbag Monday again? That would be awesome. Yeah. We don't like, Grandpa was getting all the mail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't really do too much mail or whatever. We'd probably try to start a Mailbag Monday, and we wouldn't get enough for it. So, and that's okay, man. We like going out and doing stuff, to create content anyway, rather than if we ever do get packages, we'll open them up, and share the experience live, with you all and with whoever, mailed us, said gifts or whatever. But, like I said, I don't think we don't get enough fan mail per se to do a Mailbag Monday. You can send us something every Monday if you want, though. I'll open it up. You're my boy, Roy. Shout out to Melanie Bittinger.
Melanie.
Happy birthday,
Bittinger.
youngin.
Happy birthday, Melanie.
Happy birthday to you.
If money wasn't an issue, what is a place you would love to vlog? That is a hard question because my brain just goes ding, 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 ding. I would love to go to the Antelope Canyon one day. I would love to go. I've never been to Washington, D.C.
Right.
I've never been to New York City.
Those wind-blown arroyos in Idaho.
Yes.
Japan.
I want to go see some megalithic structures. I would love to go to South America and look at some of those walls and stuff. So much.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
So much just around America. Like, if money was no option, I would just be all over America. Like, of course, it would be nice to travel and see the world, too. But it's my home, and there's so much in the history. I would hit up so many different
Ohio
history
has
and
the
battles.
Serpent Mound. I'd fly over the Serpent Mound in a hot air balloon.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
I guess not.
No, you wouldn't. I know you better.
Well, if I had all the money, I'd make sure it was a nice hot air balloon. It'd be a steel Zeppelin. I'd get me a UFO.
I think they say that's the most dangerous form of transportation is hot air balloon.
Really?
Alaska, oh my goodness. I would go see some glaciers and some grizzlies.
Alaska.
Yes.
Alaska's great.
So beautiful.
I'd like
from what I've seen on the TV.
I'd like to go on an Alaskan cruise. Yeah, everyone goes on like tropical cruises and stuff. I'd like to go on a frozen cruise.
Okay, Mr. Lambie, would I ever go to the UK? I was waiting for Charlie to answer. I'm so into the history. Like, I know all about the kings and queens of Victoria and all of them. And I would love to go and see. Let me tell you, I did Charlie's genealogy. Cardinal Warling, Ward. Oh my goodness.
my great uncle's a lord.
Yeah, Cardinal Wardley or Warling. He was King Henry V's dude, and where the castle, what is it, Hampton Court, where King Henry lived, and he had taken it from his right-hand man. Well, that was Charlie's people, and there's like
oh, they took it from my people? Those motherfuckers.
Well,
give it back. You're on stolen land.
Charlie was pretty much the ambassador. His people was the ambassador, the secretary to King Henry VIII. Yep, off with his head. They took that Cardinal Worley guy and offed with his head, and they took his mansion and turned it into King Henry's castle. And that's where he offed with all of their heads. And that's where Queen Elizabeth lived and Queen Mary. Bloody Mary. Really neat stuff. I would love to visit. To visit the UK. At first, my first stop would be to the Jewels. I would want to go see the Lover's Knot. My goodness.
Lambie says would love to see Charlie at the Kings and Queens banquet in his trucker cap.
Hell yeah.
I'd be over there in my little corner of the table laughing like a motherfucker too. Hell yeah, embarrassing Erica.
Yeah.
Royally.
I share the same lineage as Prince Philip. From Queen Antoinette, the mother's line, the woman's line.
You're related to Prince Andrew.
I am related to Prince Andrew. Not related, but I did my DNA ancestry, and it says that the maternal line that was from Marie Antoinette, and then all those royals, and then Philip was a part of it, which means that Andrew and Henry and all of them would be a part of it, and I was part of that line too. That's what Ancestry said. I really don't know.
Right. Yeah, they motherfuckers could be lying like hell.
They could be lying to me.
And I heard that there was a lot of times where like elites can actually pay to get their shit scrubbed out of like Ancestry. So that way you can't find out whether you're related to like Tom Hanks or Nicolas Cage, the Coppola family. I want to live that fantasy.
When are you going to build new stairs?
Oh, Erica said she didn't want them right now.
What stairs?
The front porch, maybe?
Oh, the front porch stairs. Yeah, it's kind of wobbly. He could probably just take a hammer and hammer the nail back in, and it wouldn't be wobbly no more. Yeah. Charlie's getting into the ice cream.
Ah! I need to go to bed. I'm eating too late.
Tell Erica to look up Lazy 5 Ranch over in Mooresville. A good day trip. You would really like it. Yes, Adam Woodring. Thank you for that. I did look them up. Lazy 5. Let me tell you what happened to them. Just like a couple of months ago, they had one of their giraffes die. And they were going to donate the giraffe skeleton to the college. And so they just put it out there like on the field and was letting it decay and do its thing in the sun so they could donate the skeleton. Well, somebody decided they wanted to go the drone. They took the drone and was flying around on their property and then went and reported and like posted videos of this dead giraffe all over Facebook, bashing the ranch and stuff. So the community started like freaking out. How dare they with that giraffe? And so they went out there and buried it. And now the college isn't going to get their giraffe skeleton. That's sad.
Why don't they just like dig up the skeleton after it decomposes?
They probably got to let the bugs and everything. The sun will bleach it, and then the bugs will clean it really good. I think if you bury it, it'll just be a really big mess for a long time. North of Charlotte.
Oh, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. A fork. Whatever he grabs first, he'll reach his hand in, and whatever he grabs, that's what he's using.
I like using a fork. I don't know why.
He does. He eats ice cream with a fork more regularly than he does with a spoon.
Because you can get it. You can kind
of. He says you can get it better. Oh, because it don't get stuck, probably. He's got it figured out, guys. Y'all should learn the tricks.
Learn from the man, bro.
Yeah,
I eat ice cream for dinner.
He has ice cream every day, so he would know the fork works better.
I need to stop, though, man. Sugar is bad for you.
Funny.
That's how I lost all that weight. I knocked out the sugar for a long time. And then exercise. Started exercising.
Melanie says the trailer is beautiful. Great jobs. My kind of vibe.
It's cozy.
She eats ice cream the same way.
Really?
Yeah. This trailer is still a work in progress. It's slowly coming along.
And it's full of love.
But yes, thank you. I have put a whole lot of work into this. Even if it wasn't like it was a lot of stress and elbow grease, that's for sure. And with having a full-time job and not like paying somebody to do it, and you only have the weekends, and it's a struggle. But I couldn't live in crap no more.
Our wood paneled coffin. Wood panel. Yeah, let me take a quick. I got you.
Let's see. If it was up to my mom, Melvin says, if it was up to my mom, we would have cake and ice cream for supper every day. I have usually some kind of cake or donut or something right before bed. I have to stop doing that. Charlie likes his sweets like ice creams, and sometimes he likes little like chewy candies or something. But for me, sweets, I want something like a cake or a muffin or something is what I usually go for. Donuts, I'll get those Intamin donuts. I know they are nothing but processed. Who even knows what it is? There's probably not a drop of wheat or chocolate in them, but I eat them constantly. Hey, Buddy Long says the fork is better for ice cream. Rockin' Rob. Yeah. I have a problem in the panties. Or we won't say panties, Rob. We'll say underwears. With a bad storm in a trailer. You know what, though? I grew up in South Florida in trailers my whole life. So it is what it is. I don't even really notice it. Now, if my phone starts beeping that there's a tornado, now that's my biggest fear in the whole wide world is a tornado. But we only have like maybe F1 or F2s down in Florida. It is I would be scared going to the Midwest where they have those big tornadoes. Like I would need to know where's the closest shelter at all times. Or if I see a tornado, I'm going the other direction. But
hey, they had a tornado here the other day.
Yeah. But a trailer and a hurricane, that ain't nothing. I've done that a lot of times. It does get pretty dangerous though. Hurricanes ain't no joke. It ain't. Lost people that I've known in hurricanes.
Hey, I've seen tornadoes and hurricanes tear up 2-story brick houses.
Yeah. Let's see.
My boy Chester says trailers are deceiving. They're nice on the inside. Some of them.
Yes.
I love that. Look like shit on the outside, but it's all nice on the inside. It's my little secret.
That's what I'm trying to do here. The robbers, they'll just walk right past us.
That's right. I don't want that too nice because then everybody else wants it.
At least you guys are far enough inland from hurricanes. Rockin' Rob, you would think so. But Hurricane Helene, it hit these mountains up here. And the mudslides, they're still missing over 100 people. The mudslides, there's still roads. There's parts of, like, there's trails and stuff that we can't go on. There's parts of the Blue Ridge Highway, the Parkway. It's still, we didn't get no FEMA relief, no help. These people are poor. They're in, and now after all that happened, I'm wanting to say I read something like yesterday, they just passed like a homeless thing, like a no homeless. Like if you don't have a legitimate something, then they're like putting you in homes. So now they're going to go and round up the people that lost their homes on all these creeks and rivers up here in the mountains and be like, technically you're homeless. So now you got to go and live in this place over in Charlotte.
City.
Yeah.
This sanctuary city.
Probably not even. It's probably like a building in Charlotte or something. I don't even know what's going on, but yeah. I always thought that too. Like North Carolina, they don't get hurricanes. Well, they don't get them. Like maybe you won't get hit here by like a F5, like the possibility in Florida. But that F2, it's enough. These winds,
what is that? Hey, Charlie, are both heads bald? Are you asking me if I shaved down there? No. I've got a pathetic bush down there. I need to trim up.
Chester says, "I promise that company that let Charlie go is regretting it." You know what? And I would say they're going to regret it even more here and not too much longer. But at the same time, I promise that company, the company Greenheck, don't have no clue about what's going on in that factory. In the factory, the people that run it, they do not care. They're getting their paychecks in anyways from the corporate company. And I'm going to shut up. But yeah, somebody dropped the ball.
It's a good company to work for. I ain't got no problems with the company, man. I would recommend it to anybody. Yeah. Just watch out. But honestly though, it's like anywhere else you work. It all depends on who's running the show And usually the show is always ran by a self-serving boss, you know, out for their own gains, and then they surround themselves by yes men who are also out for their own gains and shit, you know, and the whole cutthroat bullshit, you know, that I'm sure a lot of you work in as well.
And you know, I was in leadership position and I got asked, is this job right for you? Are you sure this job is right for you? And it just hit me like what he's really asking is, are you a good witch or are you a bad witch? That's the question.
Are you willing to fuck people? Are you
willing to work with? Because I'm a bad witch, and this is how it's gonna work. So, are you a good witch or are you a bad witch? And I didn't really understand at the time, but I'm like, yeah, of course this job is for me. Yeah, I could do it. You know.
What he's really asking, like, can you do what I need of you?
Yeah. Now that I look back on the conversations that were being had and stuff, yeah. So whatever. I'm a good witch, okay? I'm definitely a good witch.
Daniel Friend says Charlie eating snacks like a mofo. Hell yeah.
It's that time of night. That's what he does.
Man, it's so bad. I gotta stop. I'm putting this up right now.
He says he's putting it up right now.
This is diabetes in me. I'm crashing.
Is the plan to survive off of YouTube? No.
Yeah. Kinda, yeah. To see how far I guess it could take us. Honestly, yeah, like the plan is like to live as happy as we can.
That's my plan. My plan is
to have as much free time as possible.
Yes. I'm not gonna be a slave no more. Yeah, I'm just thinking spiritual stuff.
Right.
Yeah. It's not good for my soul. So, yeah, I'm looking into other opportunities.
Right. Absolutely, guys.
And what my spiritual teachings are teaching me is to do what makes me happy. I have to live and make choices that to my greatest excitement. And if not, then I'm obviously going to be happy or not going to be happy. So I have to find something that makes me happy and go do it. And I talked to my mom and I talked to my husband and I told him that's what I'm going to do. We've got like a little nest egg saved up. We don't have no bills. I'm young and I'm nimble right now. We're young to go off and enjoy our life and try to make something, or I cannot and end up 62 years old like the people around me in that factory that's all tore up in their knees and their shoulders and stuff. And that's what we've been programmed. Remember, we were talking about those programs, and it started what in the middle school? What are you going to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up? Sit down and listen to the teacher and take in this history lesson. What are you going to be when you grow up? And then, of course, our parents were that, of course, you have to do something. You have to have a job. You have to have a job. You have to support yourself. You have to pay the bills. So it's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And you're not really looking for what you want and what's going to make you happy. It's, well, that tire factory over there is, that's what I'm going to have to go do. I have to pay my bills. So we're looking to,
you think that you, go ahead.
What? I'm looking to find something else that will make my soul happy. And it's not building components for data centers. That's what I do right now. I'm building components that are going to go into these data centers. And it's just not, I tell people that I work with all the time, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to go sell jelly on the side of Brown Mountain. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to find something that sits good in my soul.
Right.
And I don't want, like, that place controls my whole life. It controls when am I going to see my mom? What time do I eat? What do I, if I go live with you guys, that's why I don't ever go live with Charlie, because I'm in bed and it's like,
Yes, she gotta get her work,
Yeah.
She gotta be rested enough to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. And the way I see it, man, is like I see the writing on the wall with AI. Like AI is going to be taking over so many jobs. In the next 10 years, man, half of us are going to be fucking unemployed anyway. Robots doing the most menial tasks. You've almost got it now. What, one person per McDonald's? You know what I mean? Damn, while the apps take orders and shit. Any sort of like fucking clerical job or desk job, even to like freaking like a lot of these like doctors' positions will be filled out by freaking AI, and we're all just going to be sitting here, damn. Who knows? Quite frankly, what the decision makers are going to have in store for us humans.
Yeah, and if not, for me, if I stay there and I'm just making components for these AI factories
that
or
are just
whatever,
going to fucking erase us anyway.
My whole entire life is planned out. Then that means that I have 2 days a week for the whole rest of my life to live my life. And then
while your life passes before your eyes.
Maybe when I'm in my 60s, they might give me a couple of years to go and try to hike a mountain.
You can't even hike it by then. Your body is gonna work.
Yes. So.
And it's so wild. The older you get, the more that you understand that you stay young in your head right here. You know what I mean? Like here in my head, I'm still like in my 20s. You know what I mean? I still think a lot of times. I mean, we grow and we mature as we age. You know what I mean? But we still see, and think through young people's minds and eyes. See things through what we feel is like a young people's eyes. You know what I mean? But the next thing you know, that face in the mirror is full of lines, and that head is full of gray hair. And those bones, they creak and they ache as you go to get up, and then you realize, holy shit, I wasted my whole life for what?
Chadster, bask in infinite wealth. And that's what it is. Your time is your infinite wealth. It's not money.
Right.
It's not money.
It's not your happiness. It's today.
It's
today. Living for today. Worrying for not tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And Arenga, I see people saying that I hate my job, and I've lived my whole entire life hating my job.
We all hate our fucking job.
And the best advice, like there's a lot of people that are stuck. You have to go to work. And the best advice I could give is just maybe take whatever time you can to do something that makes you happy. And try to look for a way out, even if it's not going to even be this year, then make little steps towards your passion. Absolutely. And that's what life is about. It's just making steps towards your passion and towards your highest excitement. And then if you do that, then the universe will take care of you.
That Peekaboo says Erica would have been a good supervisor. She was a shit supervisor.
I was a shit supervisor. She was a supervisor. Because I was telling on everybody.
Being a supervisor, you've almost got to walk like a certain balance. You know what I mean? We're like overlooking the bullshit.
You got to overlook these people and put it on these people. And whenever these people notice you're playing favoritism to these people, and they're gonna this and that and this and that. So no, you know what the rule is? Everybody gets the same exact treatment. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's the way it is.
It don't work.
And nope, not in our factory. It
didn't work that way, man. So they would all fucking turn on Erica. They schemed on Erica. They got Erica kicked the fuck out because she wasn't the only supervisor. That was the thing. If you were the only supervisor and it kind of went under, and you had people underneath you, but she had other people that were like kind of like up there, kind of neck and neck with her, and so they ended up fucking slit Erica's fucking throat. And then got her job passed over to somebody else. Somebody that would jerk the boss off. Because Erica wasn't going to do it.
I'm not going to say that. But
Erica barely jerks me off, man. What do you think a boss was going to get? So he had to get her. They had to get her
Stop it. I don't think it's like that at all. No, it is not like that. It's just...
You'd be surprised.
I think
it'd be just like that.
I think that I have a big mouth, and I think that's stuff that's supposed to be brushed under the table. Then no, it's not fair. You have to.
The boss man wants yes men.
Listen, I work with integrity and compassion and honesty, and that was the problem in that place.
Right.
Integrity, compassion, and honesty.
And that's what they supposedly operate on.
Right.
Integrity, integrity, and values. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
You can't have any no real integrity in a lot of these places of business, you know what I mean? Because it's like there are a lot of non-integrity moves
You know what, Peekaboo? I tried to stand on business. I went into that factory and I was like, you know what? This is going to be my life now. I guess I have to go to work. I give my life to this factory. I'm working overtime.
Too. She was supervisor. She brought work home with her.
Balls to the wall in that place every day.
I'd be sitting there playing my game or whatever, and Erica's sitting there thinking about carts and where they got to line up for the next day.
Yeah.
She was like, she had that supervisor shit stuck in her head, you know, like, and she really, it was nice to like let go of that shit. Like, she didn't want to let go. You know, but whenever it was taken from her, it was almost like a certain amount of relief. But there's a certain amount of like disrespect that you still can't that you can't stomach to this day. I'm sure.
I just sit there now. I just sit there like,
yeah, right. Just sit there and watch it all burn down. But like, there's still a certain amount that you can't let go of, like until like you walk out that door. You know what I mean? For the last time.
I could have moved up, Peekaboo. Nice, I could have, but I would have had to be a bad witch, and I'm not a bad witch.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Like a boss. Yep.
When she walks out, that bitch, she's going to be walking out like a boss, man.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be nice whenever you put in your 2 weeks notice or whatever, and then they're like, oh, shit. Bye, Erica. You know, you can tell them to fuck off.
Quadman says you need to work with Michael and bring the channel back. It's been pretty entertaining. It has been entertaining. It's been good on the heart too to see the family.
Enjoyed working with Michael. Yeah. You know, like doing videos with them and just hanging out with the family. You know, in the process. You know, in the meantime. You know.
Daniel French.
It's been sad too.
Charlie, get a new skateboard. I don't know if I'd rather Charlie have a skateboard or a motorcycle. Which one would he hurt himself on more?
Probably the motorcycle. I don't know how to work one. I don't know how to operate a motorcycle.
Yeah, but you'll be careful. The skateboard, I mean, your ankles. I'm just worried about his ankles, y'all.
Going for it. I thought about getting a skateboard and doing some content with it. I'd like to have like a longboard and just get on it and just cruise, but a skateboard would be more fun.
Fed Jr. says, don't put in a 2-week notice. They'll fire you so they feel like they won. I wish they would fire me because then I'd go collect some unemployment on them.
Damn right. Go ahead. Yeah, damn right. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Shit. But you just make sure you stay on your P's and Q's whenever
you know what, though? Again, I'm taking it back to the spirituality stuff. I was mad for a long time. Mad not at the girls but at the person making the decisions.
Yeah.
But then you realize he's a miserable person. That's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot on your shoulders. That's people looking over you. He's got a whole I would not want to be him at all. And people that don't like you, and it's just a sad
surrounds himself around fake motherfuckers.
Yeah.
His best friend is fucking damn one of the workers there, her husband. Some fucking random fucking somebody from out of the middle of nowhere.
No, I mean maybe if you
whoever sucks his dick.
Shut up with that.
I mean like not literally. I mean like fucking like, hey, come over here. You're the greatest in the world. Hey, I love you. I love that shirt. Hey, that band right there does rock. You know what I mean? Like that.
Right. Peekaboo says they would regret losing Erica. My coworkers would regret losing me, but I don't think that the factory really cares.
No,
they'll just fill the position and on to the next. You know what? They'll probably be glad that whoever they hire, they have to pay a lot less money than what they pay me.
Not even really. There's a scale. Like it don't even matter. Like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Like you would like to think that, you know what I mean, that they're gonna miss it, but the real truth of the honesty of it is it doesn't even matter. They won't even recognize. And so that right there should be enough of an incentive to say, hey man, screw this, screw that place. You know, screw that position.
I'm a piece of cattle, y'all. I'm just a piece of cattle.
You are just another cog in the machine.
Yes.
Know? And when you realize that you are really not that fucking important to these people, to this place, you know what I mean? you understand, you know what I mean, that your life is more important to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? That paycheck is just a pay. Somebody else is going to earn that paycheck. You know what I mean?
Could be
just
miserable
as quick
for
as you
it.
will. Right, exactly. But your experience, you know what I mean, on this earth is worth a whole lot more to you. Let me tell you what, man. Would I rather be out there earning that paycheck or listening to those birds in the trees in the morning?
Right.
I would so much rather be listening to those birds in the trees in the morning than earning that paycheck that person beside me can go out there and earn as well. You know, they get us so caught up and conditioned on things and products. You know what I mean? That's what we're out there working for. We're trading our lives, our minutes, our existence for products and for things.
So I'm gonna leave you guys with this woos because I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Yes, yeah.
The new book that I'm gonna be buying and reading is called The New Human, and he talks about all of this programming. I'm assuming, I don't know, but I've just been listening to his podcast and stuff. Lee Harris. What was we talking about? The programming and making us go and work for them and letting us think that we're free and telling America, oh, the American freedom, whenever really we have zero freedom. They've got us into this system now where, look, how many of you are sitting there saying that you hate your jobs? Like, this isn't how the Atlanteans lived. I'll tell you that.
Right.
You know,
stuck in this cycle of hopelessness.
Yes,
and shit,
it's the leaders and it's the elites.
Sticks and carrots and smoke and mirrors and elites.
Right. So, there's going to be a book. There is a book already. It's called The New Human, and it is us waking up to all of these systems that have been put on us and these different programs, and us saying we ain't with it no more. We ain't with it. I'm not going to go build your data centers. Right. I'm going to go and sell jelly on the side of Brown Mountain for whatever old lady wants some jelly.
I'm going to get me a freaking peanut pot. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get me a couple of peanut pots. I'm going to get me some Bunsen burners. I'm going to boil some fucking peanuts.
Yep.
I'm going to go out and sell me Pies Angry Nuts. I've got to figure out, go ahead and get that copywritten or something like that. I would like to get that copywritten, Pies Angry Nuts. I'll go out and I'll sell Pies Angry Nuts at the flea markets. You know what I mean? How would you guys like some videos of me boiling peanuts? Learning how to cook peanuts and how to boil them. And like Grandpa, you know what I mean? I was thinking about it the other day. A lot of his recipes weren't written down, you know, but I feel like they're inherited.
Yeah, they're inherited.
I feel like
we can make it.
I feel like I know like what Grandpa would do because like I am his son. Like it is like in his DNA. You know what I mean? Like he would overspice some shit. I would overspice some shit. You know what I mean? He would instinctively go to this as I would instinctively go to that as well. You know what I mean? Plus, I did also. You know what I mean? I did watch him cook a lot of the shit, you know, and I helped him in his earlier days with boiling peanuts and shit. So there will be some boiled peanuts videos coming out. We will be hanging out at flea markets trying to sell fucking peanuts. I'll be going live at some of these places and shit. You know what I mean? Maybe some people will be like, hey, I want to go buy. I know where Charlie's at right now. I'm going to go hang out with him. Mm-hmm. And you can come hang out with me on live stream. Or, on video. Hey, you want to say hi to everybody? Or Grandpa, what was your favorite video? How do you like these peanuts? Are they good? You can tell me they suck. I don't care. Spit them out. We can make a viral moment. I'm going to have fun like that, too. Maybe I can get Michael involved. Get Michael. How about some peanuts? Come by. Michael was all about fucking just yelling to a stranger. Come by a bag of peanuts. Yes. Michael
was a heckler.
Michael was a heckler. For Grandpa. Michael was quick to say, come buy a peanut.
And they're talking about Elon putting chips in people's head. You know what?
Neuralink.
If they showed me the right kind of stuff if Bashar told me to, I would do it. My husband wouldn't let me.
I ain't putting no motherfucking chip in my head. You just totally just fucking contradicted yourself. Like we're all about it's all about trying to reconnect with nature and reality and based content. You know what I mean? and humanity. Reality. And then as soon as you put that freaking chip in your head, whoop, that's it. But they flip you just like that.
Reality is also science. Reality is also technology.
Kyle says I can put Michael in a big peanut costume. The Fed Junior says, be careful doing that. The Feds will shut me down. What do you mean?
Y'all can hang on to my husband for a little bit longer. I love you guys. Mwah. I'm going to bed. Mwah. 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 My eyes are watery whenever I get sleepy.
Oh, my baby. Mwah. Yeah. It's starting to look. Yeah, we're tired. We tired. I guess I might be. Oh, you about damn flashed them, girl. Holy crap. Ooh, that was for me right there. Nice. Thank you. Oh, well, I guess you know what? I'm probably going to go ahead and get off over here too then, man. I feel like this was fun, though, man. This was like the first of soon to be like a regular thing, you know, doing live streams, you know, with Erica and having her, you know, voice her opinion. You know what I mean? It's not just me. You know what I mean? Man, rock and roll. We want to see Penny. There she is. Hey, Pee-Pee. Hey, Pee-Pee. You good girl? Come here. Hi, Pee-Pee. You a good girl? Rock and Rob wants to say hey to you. They love you. Penny is my good girl. Y'all want to see Penny? Hey, watch out, baby. Oh, shut the door real quick. Yeah, go ahead and shut the door. I'm about to show them a treat. I was about to show all y'all guys a real good treat. Penny, you want your treat? Huh? My Pee-Pee wanting her a treat? Okie dokie. I'll let you have one little treat before bed. Yeah. You thank the Wolf Pack. You thank the Wolf Pack for watching our videos and giving us these donations and stuff, and it's a blessing. Boom. And then look, she likes to go to her. Y'all watching her? Hey, look, she's waiting at the door patiently so she can go out there and guard over her treat. In a few minutes, you'll hear her barking at somebody. Bye-bye, baby. Come on, Lily. You let one out, you bring one in. Hey, Lily. I'm living in Noah's Ark. Living on a farm. I'd love to live on a farm. I was thinking about getting, like I said, I want to start boiling some peanuts, doing some of that stuff. Hopefully I don't get shut down by the government with that. I'll try to make sure I've got all my licensing correct or whatever. Yeah, it's still light out here big time, man. It don't go dark for a while, man. Until about 9 o'clock, 9:30, you know, in the middle of the summer or whatever. I said I would like to get some chickens. I want to do some some chicken coops, man. Do our own eggs and shit. But they only let us have like 5 or 6 chickens. They really crack down on that, you know. But I will figure out what the rules, what the regulations are. I don't want to go violate and shit, you know. And you'll learn real quick. They'll come knocking on your door real quick to let you know, what you can and what you can't do, you know. But guess what? I'll be right there with the camera in the process to let you all know, just what we can and what we can't do as well, because there's a lot of things that I don't know, you know what I mean, that you all don't know as well, that we will learn about together, So Rock and Rob says Penny's like 10 years old. I don't know. I got Penny. When did we get Penny? 2019? Something like that. And I think she was a couple years old when we got her. She's probably close to 10, something like that. Something like that. So, yeah, my little girl, she's getting old. Just like her daddy. I want to get me a Chihuahua. So I don't know about getting other dogs after that. Love you, baby. Okay. But I would like to get me a Chihuahua. So Tan May, much love to you, buddy. I try to be a good guy, man. You're a good guy, Tan May. We love you. Oh, man. Yeah. So anyways, all right, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pop up off here. It's been about 2.5 hours. A good live stream, man. I feel like we touched on everything, man. life, love, spirituality, Jesus, aliens, demons, you know what I mean? Movies, music, AI, for reality. And yeah, you know what I mean? That's all basically reality. It just what makes up, our lives and our existences, man. And I feel like it's only natural, man, us exploring this reality together, and as based and as real of a setting as I can possibly, bring it to you guys. You know what I mean? I love this based, connection that we all share together. And while here and there, storylines might be kind of written, or realities might be toyed with some, overall, I bring you, the realest form of me, that I possibly can, and the rawest of emotions, the most surface, from the surface to, the deep rooted, you know what I mean? And I can't help but do that, man. I feel like I have a very sweet, naive sense about myself, where I just don't understand like the dangers and shit before me as well. You know what I mean? Or I tend to share myself in a way that a lot of other people have been trained to hide. You know what I mean? We're all been told to not share that, to not speak that, to not say that, but in fear of others, judging you and shit, and I feel like I've done, broke through all that, I've gone beyond that, and I feel like if I, if I can embarrass myself, or if I can expose myself, or if I can share, something secret enough of myself on such a grand scale, or, before enough people, it'll change, the right people. It'll reach out to the right people, and it will all be for something, and to keep it real, with you all, and always, as much as I can, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's why we have what we have together, you know what I mean? And it means everything to me. And I thank you all, for following, supporting, and being so kind, and just sharing this energy, this real connection that we have, man. I appreciate it all. Claude Cook, Loyal Jr., Dylan Woodward. Yeah, I do have a Facebook. You can follow me right here. Charles Green. Charles Green. There we go. Have a look. I got 11,000 following right now. I think I'm on like a professional mode, so I don't necessarily have to friend you up for you to follow and to interact with me and send me messages and stuff. So hit me up, and we'll talk a little bit, man. We'll hang out, man. We'll get to know each other a little closer or something. Golden Glory. Have a great night. Charles, you're awesome. I watched AGP in the beginning and love seeing you as a person, man. I appreciate, man, like us connecting as people. We need more of, this real connection, like in a world of perfection and AI slop, and you can't tell what's real and what's fake. I feel like the world, we all are craving, that real, that connection, that genuineness, that imperfection, and I'm about as imperfect as it gets, and I'll bring that imperfection to you as real as I can, with nothing but thanks in my heart, because I know that, it creates a connection, a community, a real community that I can rely on and depend on, in the darkest times, man. Money Kicks, Dylan Woodward, Devin Ziegler, man. Much love to you, Devin. Thanks for joining. Thanks for always commenting on my stuff, Devin. You a real one, brother. You my dog, man. Read my mind, Charlie. Don't put that chip in my head. No way. I just don't trust it. Hell no, brother. I'm not putting that fucking V chip in my head, dude. Like, they feel like they try to that's about the last thing that they can control is right here. You know what I mean? They feel like they pretty much got us every other way, and they even getting into us through this, you know, through the algorithms and shit, you know. But, you know, like, this is the last bastion of freedom that we really have, you know, where I can just go in my head and just nobody knows what's in here but me. You know, nobody knows what's in that fucking melon of yours but you, you know. And don't give them access to that. You know, next thing you know, boom, who knows what they can do? Like, you won't even be you anymore. Bam, you're just done. You know, he's powered off, you know. Now you're one of Elon's friends. Dayton Graham, have a great night. Thank you for the donations, Dayton. We love you, man. You are part of what makes this possible, man. This dream that we have, this hope in our hearts. You know, these vlogs and the content that we go out and we chase now. You know, you are a big part of that. We thank you, man. Big time. Peekaboo, have a great night. We love you. Rock and Rob, have a great night. Thank you so much for joining. Never let the demons catch up to me anymore, man. I see them in the face, fully unfogged, clean. And yeah, they can't sneak up on me whenever I'm looking them in the eyes constantly, staying constantly aware and vigilant. Matt, have a great night. Silva Surfer, we love you, Silva. Always have. I love you. Always have. You've been a good guy, a constant supporter and follower and positive vibe, and we love you. All of you guys. Anyways, we're going to end it here, man. Thank you all. Y'all have a great night. And till the next live stream, man, look forward to the next vlog. We got like a little safari vlog that we can do for it that I got to upload for you tomorrow or something. And then who knows what's next after that? Maybe some around the house stuff. I've got a friend that was supposedly maybe showing up this weekend or something. Maybe, I'm not sure. But if so, maybe we'll do a little bit of vlogging with that. And yeah, who knows? Just whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to bring it to you, man. You know I will. I love you all, and we'll check y'all next time, man. Thank you. Ooh.